I have
A Machiavelli production. Friday night stream lights hit, we locked in. No excuses, no delays. Lil Chad and Slender Dad, that duo moving different, setting the stage. Brahma Bull in the cut, dropping wisdom like it's sacred text. Machismo bringing that chaos energy, leaving the whole place wrecked. Fandom singing every bar, the harmonies feel sanctified. Real ones in the building, whole room shouting, can't be denied. We rose from the dirt, no handouts, no cosigns, had to make our own name. Now the squad stay locked in tight, ascending art, we spark that fucking flame. Ascending art, we've been here since that very first spark. Every punchline hitting heavy, tearing old school style apart. Grab your snacks, get comfy, for real, we play in every part. The stream a whole vibe, we elevate the fucking art. Culture casino might slide through, depending on the night. But best believe there's a guy called Imp, and that 70s rock fan keeping it lit, holding down the spot. No cap, we've been fucking ready since the very first spark. Every punchline landing heavy, leave the old shit ripped apart. Grab your snacks, get comfortable, real for real, we play in every part. The stream a whole vibe, we elevate the fucking art.
always a good intro, and 70s here at the beginning. That's a new
I know, it's been weird because I thought today of all days I wouldn't be, but here I am. So it's inverse world.
It's what canine painkillers can do for you.
Absolutely. I've been taking them. Took them from the dog and took them myself. Yeah, she's upstairs sleeping, recovering from her spaying, which she had to get early because there was other things going on in there. So they said, well, let's do this and that'll solve those problems too.
Was it sponsored by The Price is Right?
This is
wasn't
Bob
that what-
Barker reminding
Bob
you to
Barker
help
needed-
control the pet population.
She did.
Yep.
So she's all right. She's doing fine. She's a good girl. I thought she'd never forgive us for leaving her at the vet. The look on her face of horror and betrayal was, what the fuck are you doing?
I'm being
was fine.
betrayed.
You're betraying me. I trusted you.
trusted you.
Poor thing. She's all right. She's got the drugs. She's fine.
The drugs, are they good? The good
The
ones?
drugs do
Drugs.
work. I don't know if dog painkillers are the same as human painkillers or not. I haven't. I was lying. I haven't tried them. So maybe they are.
Well, welcome to the Ascendant Art podcast after our brief little intro with 70s being here. It'll be a fun, basic, nothing crazy week. I didn't see Toy Story 5 yet. I don't think anybody else here probably did.
Who
But,
fucking
Hell no.
cares? Toy Story ended at 3.
well, apparently, like I said early on, this movie is a license for money. It's going to open to 160 million. It's going to make $1 billion
Yeah.
because,
Yeah.
by all accounts, it's just a regular Toy Story movie. Nothing crazy, offensive, or issue with it. It'll make money. It'll be just like Moana. It's just going to be like Inside Out 2. When Disney makes a family movie that is considered non-offensive, they make money. What isn't good is when they do things like Lightyear or Turning Red or these other things. People are like, nah, not interested. But
It is offensive. It's got a female lead in it. It's very offensive.
But see, that's the thing. Jessie's been around since Toy Story 2. I don't have an issue with her being a prominent character in it.
Well, indeed, it is the 6th movie, if you include Buzz. Isn't it Buzz, the other one?
Lightyear.
I don't think
Yeah.
anybody includes
Nobody
Lightyear.
counts that as a toy.
But I mean, the fact is that if you have one female led one, that's not too much to ask for, I don't think.
I think most people in our sphere, which will not be what the normie take is on this, are just upset. Not that she's the lead in this, but that the girls are just constantly making fun of Woody. in mean-spirited ways. That
That's
is the
'cause they-
reviews that I have heard.
Yeah,
Shocker.
they've not experienced the real thrill of Woody. That's the problem.
Like the old, was it
Well,
Mad
they've got
TV
plastic
sketch?
vaginas, so
Yeah, I don't like the logistics of. This is one of the reasons I could never be like cars always bothered me, and I was like, who's building all this stuff? Who's maintaining it? Like, none of these cars have hands.
no,
they're not
both
going
out
to
of
be
the
able to.
exhaust pipe. That's also where the penetration takes
How
place.
do
Well,
they
no.
mate? Yeah,
no,
how
I'm
do they
talking
mate?
about the maintenance. Who's doing the fine machine work on engine parts? Nobody. That's where it starts
Nature.
breaking down.
Car surgeons.
It's not nature, it's mechanical. You see them making things in mechanical processes. Yeah, like it bothers me. I don't like.
Don't ask questions. Just
I don't
consume.
like going through the questions. Anyway, but it's going to make $1 billion. I think this is fairly straightforward. I don't think you're not supposed to think about it nor take it too seriously, and I try not to. I usually do.
I can't help
Cars
it. Though.
was the
Do
only
you have
one.
the same issue with Transformers?
No, because they actually give me a logistical.
They've got
framework.
hands.
Because they're from
Many of them.
Cybertron. The Quintessons manufactured them. There you go. It makes
But
sense.
they have hands as well. Some of them. So they can fix things.
Do American cars hate cars from other countries? Well, if you watch Cars
Only if they
2,
drive over the border.
if you watch Cars 2, they're doing an
Illegally.
international like race circuit, and there is a lot of an international tension between countries. Eric is trying to explain it to me. Cars are built and maintained by other cars. Luigi at a tire shop. Logic dictates there are car deals selling cars created by very like. Is
So the
that-
whole thing is human trafficking.
yeah,
Yeah, so now we're into slave labor.
yeah, exactly. I liked there was a fan theory that Cars was set in the far future where AI it would be like Skynet 1, and now this is the robots are making physical bodies in the machines now.
But also the gasoline cars are being replaced by many, many millions of illegal EV cars that are coming in and replacing them. So that's a problem too.
As
I
you
don't think
do.
it would be the EVs because they're too expensive.
They have to remigrate the E EVs.
That was a story point in Cars 2, which was that they were working on like biodiesel instead of regular oil to be more environmentally friendly. I was like, that.
Have you seen that biodiesel shit? It
I
stinks.
was like,
It's horrible.
if you're living in a world of vehicles where all the entire population of the world is internal combustion engine vehicles, you're not worried about biodiesel. You're not doing that.
And who's going to grow the corn to make it?
Well, they showed farmers, remember, because they were doing cow tipping where it was the tractors were the bulls and cows. I wonder if you know what they should have done a nice cameo with Clarkson as one of them was as the
Lambo.
farmer.
His Lambo.
Oh, by the way,
tractor.
did you guys see? Did you watch? Did you see the sad news? I was like,
Yes.
that's terrible.
Got sad news.
He's in
Jeremy
his
Clarkson has
70s.
cancer.
He's
Oh,
apparently
that
fine.
news. Sorry.
Yeah.
He had the surgery. He's currently gearing up for season 6, so I would
As he
assume
said,
that he's
he's-
probably okay.
He's
He's-
drank and ate all his life. So.
Remember, this was
He's gonna be all
all
right.
2025 that all that happened. So
All I'm gonna
it's
say
been quite a few
is-
months. We would have heard something.
Yeah, all I'm gonna say is thank God he had enough money to bypass the British medical system by choice if needed.
The one saving grace in Britain is at least there is still private medicine you can pay to go to, unlike Canada where you're not allowed to do that.
That's the crazy thing when people tout
Unless you're a
the sig-
politician.
this is interesting. Like people tout the success of the socialized medicine in England, and they leave out the part that everybody who actually has
Anybody
money
who
in
has
England
means
has a
gets it.
private
Goes to the
physician
private
and goes
hospitals,
to, yeah.
In Canada, the only people that can go to private hospitals are politicians and their lackeys.
Well, I mean, they also. I mean, you know where there's no line though is if you want to get in line and have them self-delete you off the planet.
Oh, they
They
can
will-
pick you up at the any street
Same-day
corner.
service.
That's right.
They'll send the lift to get you and bring you right there at no
You
additional
go to
charge.
Tim Hortons and complain about the shitty coffee, and there'll be somebody there saying, "Have you thought about mead?"
It's it is what it is.
Yeah. I tell
Not
you
a
what, I
good
mean,
day, but-
anybody that this, I mean, I've lived in UK and in Canada and in the States, and the healthcare I received in the States was incomparably good compared to the other two. So
course it
yes, I
was.
had a job with insurance, but it was
So-
superb.
Here's a shocking thing. Like I had to get an MRI earlier this year, and I have insurance. But what they told me was, and I pay $250. I make it, and they'll accept that as my full copay because I was out of network. I was like, that's fine, and I sent in my, and they sent in my claim, and. So, that was way less than what the insurance said should have been my copay for this MRI. So, but I also didn't have to wait. Like, from when
You
I
didn't have to
needed
wait,
the
yeah.
MRI to getting it done was about 2.5 weeks.
Yeah. Well, the difference
You
here
know what
is
that
that
tells me? Chances are the actual cash cost of the MRI was only $250.
yes, probably.
But since you're using insurance, they're going to charge $10,000.
No, I mean,
But I mean, when I did my back end 3 years ago here, and I couldn't really walk, and all that problems I had, if I'd had to wait for an MRI from the Canadian health system, I probably still wouldn't have had my operation by now. I paid for my own so I could get the operation within a year as opposed to 3 years.
we got a
'Cause they won't do
sporking
the operation
sighting
without the MRI.
in the chat. You know,
Sporking.
the link was in the chat you're part of if you want to pop in if you've got time. I know today's a federal holiday. You should have had the day off.
He
so-
made eyeballs at it 4 minutes ago
Yeah,
in
come
the
on.
DM group.
You're welcome.
So he has no excuse for not coming in.
Yeah. I don't have any objections.
I
what?
understand that just sporking.
To sporking.
Oh wait! Oh no! I'm coming.
Yes.
With,
After that,
without
he's going to
any
join.
punctuation in that. I don't
Yes.
know what
See,
he
that's
means.
that's how good our show is.
Then he'll join the stream afterwards. Yes.
You know what? If we were like writing a book and needed the blurbs, this would be like regarding his Ascendant Heart podcast. Sporking News says, "Oh no, I'm coming."
Eats, shoots, and leaves.
All right. As long as he leaves playing it in the background, so we get those watch hours.
There's no way you need watch hours.
I mean, I just
No, watch hours are not our problem.
Yeah.
No, it's the sub count, man. But it was.
Yep.
All right, so
Make less content, people will subscribe more. That seems to be the case.
is that how it works?
I don't know. If I go a few days without releasing a video or something, my sub count seems to go up. So I don't know. Maybe it's been
I only
working
do
then,
things
perhaps.
once a week, and the sub count doesn't really go up all that much. And that's like 5 hours of content in that one episode a week.
Should
We
chop it up
deliver
into 5 1-hour slots.
we deliver excellent content on the bullpen on Brahma's channel. We give great forward-looking prognostications. We give a great after show where it's just shooting the shit. We convince a former, I would say still Hollywood known celebrity who said he wanted to only stay on for an hour to be on for like 4 hours. It's
Yeah,
what
but
we
he's
do.
British. It's the only chance he's got to be on the internet.
No, that guy streams like daily.
I know. I
He's
watch his show a lot.
always on the internet.
I mean, he's chat quite a few times.
Yeah.
All right.
So then it didn't take me much convincing of him, because anytime I show up into in the chat, he's like, "Brahma's here. We got to do shows together."
Congratulations for Mad beating Sporking to the show. Oh wait, no, apparently not. He self-removed.
Matt didn't
himself.
want to play yet.
He didn't want to play yet. Okay.
I guess Matt is still getting ready.
Because I have a specific question I want to ask Mad when he gets on here regarding one of our set topics for the show tonight. Did
have
anyone
set
also?
topics?
Yeah, well, the ones in the description.
I'll read the description.
I don't generally, and I write it. I was gonna say, did anyone also see that James Burrows passed away? That
I saw
kind of
that.
sad news.
Yeah.
Shifty, it was Matthew Marsden.
Was it Dean Cain? No, Dean Cain was on, I think, Friday
He was
Night
on Friday
Tights this
Night
week.
Tights today.
I'd love to talk with Kevin Sorbo. I was a big fan of Hercules: The Legendary Journey. I enjoyed it. I even loved Cole. I'm one of the only people who went and saw that in a theater. Mad, you're here.
Yep. What's up?
Hello.
Hello. All right, this is good. Let me get the thing ready because Mad, I
Did
feel
Matt
like
just move
this.
himself to the top row?
He did.
Nope.
Okay.
It's for balance
No.
because you
Show
two are
up
on
late,
camera,
you're not
so you have to be
supposed to.
next to each
He
other.
moved somebody to the bottom row. He didn't move to the top row.
Mad, you know how I was always arguing? I made a point like the Steven Spielberg movie should have been about simulation theory. With
Yeah, of
Disclosure
course,
Day.
bro.
All right. Well, I feel like we're definitely living in a simulation because this is the new head coach of the U.S. men's soccer team, and that motherfucker looks like he's Russell Crowe.
It's Russell
I was
Crowe.
about-
And
Yeah, that's
I
what-
swear
Guy
to God,
Pearce.
they've probably already got the goddamn movie in development because it's going to be a miracle story of the U.S. men's national team, like unbelievably winning the World Cup in their home country. And they're
Yeah,
going to
but-
get Russell Crowe to play the manager.
The other guy looks
I
like
just-
Guy Pearce.
I disagree because Russ, you know, like what we his friends call him, like me. Russ is
Russ.
yeah, he's a little old, bro.
Rusty.
He's getting really old. I don't think.
Yeah,
can
but
do
he
this.
doesn't have to
Look how
play
young that guy is.
soccer.
Do
He's playing the manager.
Well, no shit. I'm not saying he's going to be on the team, but look how young that dude is.
Right, but
He
if
does look
Russell
like
Crowe
young-
just colored his hair brown and kept his
And
beard
lost 200
the
No, no,
same
no.
white that
He's-
this dude's is,
No,
it'd be
no,
fine.
he is past the point of we'll dye his hair.
I think so. Yeah.
No, I think Russell Crowe, if he
Have
lost,
anybody
he'd have to lose about 60 pounds to
He's
be
a bit
able to
Has anybody
Overrated.
seen a Russell Crowe movie that's came out in the past 3 years?
the
I
Pope's
have.
Exorcist.
Wasn't he in Gladiator
That's
2?
not in the
Oh,
past
no, that
3
wasn't
years.
him.
I have.
When
and
was that
he
one?
is old.
Pope's Exorcist is like 2 years old, maybe 3.
Nope. Older than
2023.
that.
2023.
Some-
3 years.
3 years. You
And it was
said
about-
3 years.
Right, but that movie was made 2 years prior to that.
That you son of a bitch! You keep moving the goalposts.
No,
you
that's 5 years ago.
Has anyone seen a
A
Russell
movie that
Crowe
was
movie
produced
in the
with
last
him in it in the past 2 or
2
3
to
years.
3 years? And it came out in 2023.
No, I said produced.
You are. You're
Correct,
splitting
I know.
You're splitting hairs.
Am I right on this one, Slender? You're real quiet. I think you agree with me.
I will agree with you for no reason other than it's gonna piss off Chad.
Fuck yeah. I'll take it.
Well, Chad, you saw Craven, didn't you? That seems like something you would go see that nobody else
That's
would.
true. I did with
Craven the
And,
Hunter.
Did you see him
look,
in Beast?
Aaron
nope, I'm the
Taylor
only one that saw him
Johnson
in Beast.
is the kind of guy who should be a much bigger actor than he is.
Yeah, agreed.
He
He fucked his way to the top, and he's not getting the jobs he should.
He's the new Ryan Gosling. He's gonna need something to hit that
No.
finally gets him there.
No, he's past that point. He's not on Ryan Gosling's level. He's British.
Gosling is Canadian.
No, he's American.
He's an American treasure, but he's still Canadian.
Nope, we claimed him. He's ours.
Listen,
We gave back
once
Ryan
they come
Reynolds.
over here, if they do a good job, they become American, and we take them away from whoever had them before.
Yep. We took Steve Nash from both South Africa and Canada.
Others Canada can have back, but Ryan Gosling is a treasure.
And yet others Canada can keep them, like 70s.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
You're stuck
I don't-
there.
I don't really like
I
that
am
guy.
until I claim political asylum in the States.
Denied.
Here's an official promo picture
Up
of the
to you, it's
manager.
up to Donald.
Russell Crowe could still play that part.
He could, but he
Actually,
would have
how
to
old is
lose a
that
lot of
picture?
weight.
If Glenn Powell gained a little bit of weight, he could probably be that.
He
Yeah, let's
could.
bring up his headshot from 1998 and say that he's still young enough to play him.
We'll see.
He's an honorary Commodore in the Australian Navy.
Did
Russell Crowe.
did the U.S. beat Australia today?
2-0.
Yes. 2-0.
No
Two,
shit.
or as they say in football,
2-0?
2-0.
2-0.
Yeah, 2-0. And including and this is what's even worse for the Aussies. There was an own goal, Mad.
Again,
What?
there was an
Yep.
own goal in the first game, wasn't there?
Yep.
It's a conspiracy.
Wait, the first U.S. game or the first?
Both
first US game.
both U.S. games, the defense has scored on itself to help the U.S. win.
Somebody's made a lot of money on that.
But
in the gambling.
that's part of the style of the American team, which is actually better than the
Hope?
way we used
Luck?
to play. No,
Constant
we are
pressure.
a swarming team that is just constant pressure.
Pressure.
All we do is pressure, pressure, pressure. The only way to really beat them is to literally kick the ball all the way back up the field and then hope that you can outrun the Americans, who the defense is very fast. So
Now,
they've
one
actually
of
got a game plan, and it's working out very well for them.
I'm going to tell you one of the names. We scored 2 goals. The first was an own goal. The second goal was scored by a player named Alex Freeman. You might recognize the last name.
Morgan.
No.
That's the only
Okay.
Freeman I know.
You know, because he is the child of a football player.
Yeah, named Freeman. I got that part. Don't know him.
Oh, I'm trying. You don't. Come on.
I am not a Freeman.
I'm sorry, I don't know the swing tackle from 1985.
Antonio Freeman. You don't know who he is? Packers wide receiver.
How long ago?
Antonio
Like
Freeman.
Bret Hart, like he played with Favre.
He played in the 90s. Yes.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't remember the third string wide receiver for the fucking 90s Packers when I was a kid.
His last season was like 2004. He played for 14 years. I mean, well, counting his college. He was on their Super Bowl winning team in '97.
As like what, the third, fourth string?
No, he was he was the starting one of the starting wide
He
receivers.
apparently
One
had
of-
the game-winning overtime catch versus the Vikings in 2000, which is considered one of the most iconic plays in Packers
Don't
history.
remember it.
Brett Favre to Freeman.
Point being, we're at the stage where sometimes, occasionally, the children of athletes are now moving into soccer, which is interesting.
Yeah, bro, dude, we almost got a grandkid. We almost got Arch in the fucking NFL. Yeah, this has been happening for a minute.
I did see someone was making a fun joke that any team that loses to the U.S. in the World Cup will have to refer to it as soccer
Have to
until
call
the
it
next
soccer
World
for the
Cup.
next-
Until the next World Cup.
The next 4 years. Yeah.
Only seems fair.
There's a couple things that are, in addition to the U.S. team being surprisingly good, because here's an interesting thing, because they had the automatic bid, they didn't participate in a lot of the tournaments, so it's kind of a stealth good team. The stories of the international fans coming to the U.S. and trying things is hilarious. So this is a
Yeah.
Yeah,
Japanese
this is
fan
all I've been watching all week.
in Texas.
All over my fucking
Yeah.
time.
This rib does look fantastic, though.
Like this, oh my god! And
I can't believe he's doing that with a white jersey, though. He's got to be a little
It
more.
won't be white for much longer.
That's your first ever bite of Texas barbecue.
That is a pretty perfectly done.
Great rib.
hey, that's I love it.
Do you think he's going to be able to go back to sushi after that? No, he's not.
Did you see the interview with the one Japanese guy with the reporters ready for him to leave, but he keeps talking? He's like, "My English not well, but I'm gonna keep talking forever."
No, this is
Like
I like all the ones with people going to like Texas Roadhouse and just having what we consider moderately good food.
Or the ones that have
Restaurant
never
food.
had free refills.
Oh
Right.
yeah, so there was one.
Biscuits
That
and
one
gravy has
was
been my
fun.
favorite.
Water being brought to their table. Without
We
asking.
watched that one last week. I think was that on this show where I was like, this thing
Which
is
one?
the free refills video where it was the Italian fan.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen so many thousands of them at this
I've seen
point.
this one.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, let me see. All right, I've got it. So this one, I think we did it at the end because I was just getting to that last week where I was like, we're starting to see this because the games were just starting. This guy, this is an Italian fan,
I've seen this.
because in Europe, it is annoying. I won't. first time I went to Europe and I went in, then they were like, I was like, "Where's my refill?" And they're like, "Well, you'd have to order another drink." And I was like, "Excuse me, I got a soda." They're like, "No, it's another drink."
I can refill this 1,000 times.
Yeah, but you won't drink 1,000 cups of Cola.
Yeah, I think we did watch this last week on this channel.
You paid for it. You paid it.
Once.
Bro, slow down.
Bro, slow down.
It's cold.
The favorite part is like it's cold. It's a soda and it's cold and it's shocking to him.
I like the guy who walks out of Whataburger with the medium drink, and he's like, "This is medium." It's like it. Even I was looking at it, going, "No, that really does look like one of Whataburger's larges, if not the extra large." But no, it was medium.
They don't have an extra large.
They used to.
Have you seen? All right, so one of the other things is, all right. So this one is a Scottish. So we're playing this tournament all across America. And what's
Scots are doing
interesting?
well.
What's interesting is that unlike other countries that host a World Cup, we don't have to build stadiums. We already have them, and they don't have to be shitty, like really quickly constructed things. So the Scottish national team, which hasn't made the World Cup since when, 70s? The last time?
82, 84.
82. So they're playing in Boston. That's where they got their group is like based
They're
out of, which
drinking the
means
city
they're
dry.
in Foxborough. Yep. And that's what I'm going to bring up. They are
Beer is
actually
gone.
the city of Boston. The bars were not ready for the scale at which Scottish fans drink.
They've got pipe bands leading them everywhere as well.
Yeah.
It's neat.
Here, the Scots fans just drunk the place dry, and all they had was like Bud Light.
If your favorite beer is missing,
All they had
tap,
was Bud Light. Like
No,
even the
nobody's
Scottish
drinking
fans
that.
are like, "Fuck no, we're not
No one's
drinking
drinking
Bud
that
Light."
shit.
Anything like it.
There's a decent chance Scotland had something to do with it. Sam Adams downtown ran out of their signature Boston lager over the weekend and needed an emergency delivery to keep up with World Cup fans.
Sam Adams, the official
there's your
beer of
problem.
Boston, got drained dry.
I've seen a lot of videos of them and singing in the arenas and got pipe bands leading them everywhere. Look like they're having fun.
Yeah, they did a takeover of Fenway Park where they were like,
For like a
taking
water
over-
Singing
party?
everything.
No, they actually went to Fenway Park and bought like thousands of tickets
Yeah. And
to see
sang
the Red
songs
Sox
all-
play, and they were singing
Some
their
Scottish
soccer
kid
songs.
caught a
Sox
home
were
run.
fun.
A Scottish kid caught a home run, which was really neat. It's first time ever at a baseball game and he caught a home
And
run.
they're not the only ones running dry.
Pretty much everything. We ran out of everything. Tenants being number one.
White Bull Tavern may have run out of Scotland's iconic Tennent's beer, but that didn't stop the party.
What the
Tennent's
hell is
Cup.
Tennent's beer?
Why would they
Tenants
come
lager
here to
is
then
pish.
drink their own thing?
And
from
Tenants
there?
is garbage. It's pish.
Like, what's the equivalent of the American brand to Tennent's?
That'll be your Bud Light
Bud Light,
All right,
Coors Light.
or similar. Yeah.
Fans have been
But since they're
unbelievable.
Scottish, they weren't
Great
gonna drink
fun.
Harp
They're
Lager.
Drinking, partying, having a great time.
So you have a drinking kilt for obvious reasons because it might get some spillage on it. You have a dress kilt, so you always have two kilts.
The Dubliner has also been hopping.
So we had our
off,
biggest
Dublin.
week.
Why would an
Why would
Irish
you go in
pub?
an Irish
Yeah,
pub?
The Dubliners are a great band.
They are. I've actually got some of their singles.
Yeah, I like the Seven Drunken Nights.
Yeah.
Great song.
Yeah. I've got what's the one I love the Black Velvet Band. That's the one I like the best. Black Velvet
Yeah,
Band. That's a
that's a
great
good one.
record. Yeah.
Ever last week.
And it's the one place Scots
Biggest
can
week
still
ever.
find their Tennent's lager.
Managed to plan ahead and get an extra delivery on last Saturday, and I was told just
This guy's an
I don't
Irish guy. He's like,
understand.
I know how much those fucking Scots drink. I'm ordering a ton.
Well,
of
the
that
Irish
beer.
always bang on about how they're such great drinkers and whatever. There's nothing compared to the Scots. Just our Celtic junior cousins.
I just want people to
Scots drink
understand.
beer. The Irish drink their whiskey.
But we
this
drink
is-
the whiskey too after we've drunk the beer.
But what's funny is Boston is not like some kind of dry city. They drink
God,
a
no.
lot in Boston, and in fact,
Yeah,
on
they're
St.
Irish.
Patty's Day, they are known to get like hammered everywhere. So the idea that the Scottish people are causing the biggest weeks ever for these bars is great. Hey, Sporking,
What's up?
welcome.
Hello.
Hey, Scott.
Have you caught World Cup fever?
Not a bit, no. And that's not because, this is like the one time I do like
Do you not
soccer.
like Team America?
I don't even know who's on.
Yeah, who gives a shit? I'm with you.
It's hard to pretend to like soccer every 4 years.
I'm kidding.
Yeah,
you gotta be pro America here.
I remember when Mia Hamm, right? And that's the last time I watched.
We're talking about no. We're talking about men's
no, we're
soccer.
talking about
You would know. You would know Megan Rapinoe as the more recent female.
Oh,
player.
really? Okay. Alex something.
Alex
Morgan.
But men play soccer. Okay, yeah. No, I do.
But they do.
I do like South Korea for some reason. They
of
got a lot of pep.
I'm supporting them. I'm rooting for them.
Pirate women.
They're women.
I do like South Korean.
Oh,
yes.
that's funny because we all know how you like those Asians.
South Korean girls are hot.
Chad just keeps sending me soccer boobs in DMs, like all the chicks that are in the stands.
So I got DMs too.
Because is that not the appropriate thing to send, Brahma?
The Brazilians are usually got
better
hot
than
chicks.
having to watch the games.
Yeah, I think I saw like someone did a reel or something. It was like Scotland and this beautiful like redheaded girl and like all these different countries like and the girls in the stand of this actual World Cup. I was like, okay, maybe you should watch at least the stands.
I thought the German one was hilarious, where it was just 3 girls with just massive boobs. Could not even tell if they were AI. Looked like they had to have been.
I could say soccer, at least they don't flop as much as LeBron James has. So it has
bullshit.
I thought you were still talking about the titties.
That's a recent reversal.
Yeah.
I thought you were still talking about the titties.
So you know why all right, so the reason that's happening now in soccer is because they've actually introduced video replay into soccer in the FIFA tournament, and if they can review when a person gets a card for fouling the other player, and if they determine he flopped, they can Uno reverse it and give the card to the flopping player.
Which happened. Awesome.
That happened in the first U.S. game.
They play the replay, and if they can't hear the sniper rifle going off, then they overrule the call.
Really?
But it's okay because in soccer they have this magic spray. You'll see guys whose leg is about to fall off and they can't walk and their career is over. But the trainer comes up and shakes that little can, and sprays it, and then they get right up.
That's
and they
a modern
like
invention because pre-technology there used to be a bucket of sand and they just put sand on it,
rub some dirt in it.
Yeah, and they'd be better. Yeah. Now they can spray it.
Chad, have you seen? So you've obviously seen the food stuff. Have you seen the Europeans who are completely amazed by the actual distances and size of America videos?
Yeah, there's like, I drove 7 hours. I'm still in Georgia.
Yeah. People trying to explain to them, like, you could drive from Paris down to the Middle East. And in that same amount of time, if you started on one side of Texas, you would still be in Texas. You've passed through 8 countries in Europe. You've not gotten through one state.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's that's the way it is.
Go Turkey.
But it's hilarious because like they're coming over and for some reason they're thinking, okay, well, we're going to see some games in Boston and then we'll just, take a quick jaunt down to Florida to see another game like the next day. And it's like,
where are the games?
All over the country.
All over the place.
All over.
They are.
Texas.
Oh, I thought they were.
Yeah,
in
so the
Mexico
U.S.
for some
played.
reason.
They're in
Seattle
Mexico,
today.
the U.S., and Canada, basically North America.
So where in the U.S.? You said Boston, right? Are they
Seattle,
actually-
Dallas.
Texas,
they
no.
played in Auburn, I believe, was one of the games. Like we're using some
Boston,
of the SEC
obviously.
stadium.
Boston.
Yeah. Are there any good like American-born soccer players?
Yeah, they're on the Team
winning.
USA.
Well, the American team is actually pretty good.
Yeah, we're ranked 17th in the FIFA rankings, I believe.
And we're 2-0 in the tournament so far.
Yep.
Really?
We've already actually punched our ticket to the knockout round. We're good.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And if Paraguay ties or wins tonight against Turkey, we actually already locked up winning the group.
Is that Paragay or you are gay?
Well, they were Paraguay last week against us. But now here you go. This one is for Slender. So, because Slender, this is how they celebrated the win with the crowd, and you'll appreciate it. The entire crowd decided with Team USA.
That's freaking great.
I hope it's worth that block.
I'd be shocked if those.
Yeah,
You can
because
barely hear it.
we're getting paid so much.
And also, it's them singing it. It's not as
Yeah,
if you
it's
can
not.
actually hear the song.
And
Yeah, it's
I'd be
the
shocked if
crowd.
any of those kids knew how to sing this song.
Did you hear
all
them do
know it.
Sweet Caroline? I don't even think they were in Boston.
No, the U.S.
Really?
U.S. was playing in Seattle.
Yeah, and the fans started singing Sweet Caroline.
So they allowed games to be played in communist countries like Seattle,
Yeah, right.
Well, they wanted
Well, Canada.
Canada, Seattle, yeah, all the communist places. Oh,
it's
well.
just it is funny because like Europeans don't understand like why don't Americans travel more to other countries, and then they get to
Well,
the
ain't
U.S.
nobody
and
got to.
see
Yeah.
when they're like, oh, when you go to other states, it's like bigger than going to other countries in Europe.
Yeah. And we
You
don't
gotta-
have to have passports between states.
You got
I-
to remember this relentless anti-American propaganda for decades in these countries. So when
Which
they
is
finally get
basically
there,
what they've been saying.
Yeah,
We've
and they
been
get there,
lied
they
to
go,
this whole time.
this is
Really?
nothing like what we were told.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of nice to hear.
I did see a couple that was like, so yesterday, we now understand why, you just don't see a ton of Americans just walking around in the suburbs type area. Because we got up and we thought we would go to the restaurant, and, on the maps, it just said it was a mile and a half away. A mile and a half feels a lot different in American cities than it does in European cities. And your sun is a completely different sun than we have in Europe. They were like,
Yeah, right.
we burned, we're, sweating everywhere.
And it may be the wrong mile and a half of urban territory to walk.
Well, and it's
right.
also usually not a straight line. None of our
Nope.
streets are like, unless you're in one of the few cities that has a grid system, you're all over the place in that 1.5 miles because
Yeah,
we don't
Boston
do
is
things as
not
the
one
crow
of them.
flies.
Boston
Yeah.
ain't one of those.
No, it definitely.
Well, I think
is
this
not.
one was down in Texas. They were either in Texas or in Florida. But
Were they playing in Arlington or Houston? I guess it's Houston they're playing in, isn't it? I think in Texas. The game.
I thought it was Dallas, but I
I'm
don't
sure
know.
there's been
Yeah,
a
Yeah,
game
they
in
played in
Houston.
Dallas.
I
No,
couldn't
they played in
imagine
Dallas.
Jimmy
No, they
Jones
did because
passing that up.
it was really all the football stadiums where they're playing are required because of FIFA rules to have natural grass fields, and it's crazy how they accommodated for the World Cup. Like Jerry World in Dallas has a natural grass field for this, but they don't for it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But they'd rather blow out everybody's
Now,
knees during the
what-
season with turf.
All right, you
well,
guys will know.
that's the Meadowlands.
You'll know,
Yeah, Eric says
men.
both Houston and Dallas. Yeah.
Which stadium in is it Arizona that the grass comes out and like gets some
That's a
sun?
lot of
and then,
stadiums.
Where you just
Oh,
slide
really?
it out. There's
Yeah,
quite
I
a
thought
few
that-
now.
Is it
Yeah.
now? God, I'm so dude. I hate my life. Yeah,
Well, what I
Thank-
was going to say was there's another thing where if you do not call it, like they can't call it AT&T Stadium, they have to call it Dallas Stadium. And if they
oh, that's
do
great.
not call it by that, then they lose their credentials.
Oh, that's great. So in Boston, did they call it like Foxborough?
It's Gillette Field.
It'd be Boston Stadium or something like that.
No, it's Gillette Field at Foxborough.
No, right.
It's
But they
Foxborough.
can't call it that. They have to call it.
I think they call it Foxborough.
No,
they
yeah,
mentioned-
like
no,
for
for
FIFA.
soccer. Yes. FIFA's rules specifically.
You can't
Yeah.
have
You can't-
naming rights named.
Right.
Oh, I hope they call it Foxborough. I missed that name. That was great.
I think that's what they have been calling it in the
That's
FIFA
cool.
games.
That's definitely cool. God, I miss streaming with people. This is fun.
It was
Yeah, where you been, man?
You're calling
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, what's going on?
Yeah,
I got
what
box
is
selling and buying.
Oh,
a
I know what's
house
going on. I
and-
forgot.
Yeah, you know what's going. I gotta
Oh.
say, I'm gonna say this out loud.
is this a new house you're in?
Hold
now?
on.
No,
You
no,
guys
no.
can say.
I got something. You son of a bitch. I got something to say, and I really mean this. Anytime I disappear for a little while, Mad, you reach out, and I always appreciate that. Even if nothing bad's going on, it's just nice to know that someone like you always, hey man, you're all right. You didn't kill yourself or your family. Like I feel
Kill
appreciative.
your family.
Never
Yeah.
said that, but yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Well, not
No.
this week.
I do
Again,
Hey,
appreciate
you
it.
all right? You having
No, of
another
course,
kid?
bro.
I want to know what's
I'll
in those
kill that
Amazon.
doctor.
What was in those Amazon boxes? That's what I want to know.
Oh, I don't know. There's boxes that come in every day, and none of it's mine.
Right.
But no, we're selling the house I'm in right now and closing on a like right now we have 5 people. We didn't plan on the 5th kid, the 3rd kid, but I love them. So we have
So the
5
fourth
people.
was, but not the fifth and the third.
No. I only got 3. I only got 3.
Well, with this
You were
deep
okay.
in, might as well get starting 5.
Yeah, well, yeah, and they better be tall like their grandfathers, because I ain't. But this house, when we bought it, we had 1 kid, and I believe the other one on the way. It's like a little under 1,000 square feet, and we just upgraded, and 1 bathroom, and
Jeez.
3 girls. You know, my wife and 2 daughters. Now we're moving to a 2,500 square feet, 2.5 baths. I want to cry, like the basement. Well, I'll actually be able to make a little studio. I'm excited. I'm really happy.
And
but
you can
the
have that
process is
5th
taking
kid.
forever. Shut up. I only have
4th
3
and 5th kid.
that I know of. I made sure. I was like, snip it. If you have to cut
You
the
could
whole
still
thing off.
you could still have a 4th and 5th kid.
I know. That's the scary part.
Tina's
Yeah, but-
upset with you now.
Why?
Fine, Sporks. You didn't respond to my ex chat asking if you're alive.
Damn.
She
Well,
sent one. Oh, there it is. 1 week ago. Oh, that was sweet of you.
Okay, in his defense, though, I did hit him up through text, not
Yeah, through
X.
text. And by the way, I do need to talk to you, Tina. So I'm going to send my number so you could text me because I have a question for you. But it's great to see you in the chat.
Oh, so you when you need something.
No, this is more for her.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, in a way, it's so I don't have to do something anymore. So yeah, but yeah,
No.
I'll definitely. I think House of the Dragon starts this weekend.
Sunday.
Yeah, so we'll be streaming on Mondays. I can't miss that. So I talked to the wife, and yeah, so I'll get a break Mondays from packing and figuring out things. But hopefully, the move will be done in a week, 2 weeks.
I mean, they
30th.
have to for House of the Dragon. They have to be almost done with the source material, right?
No.
No, but it's not long. You know what I mean? There is a lot of stuff they left
There's a lot
out
of stuff that
for
happens.
stupid
but
reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, Brahma, because you're right.
No, go for it. That's your specialty. But
Yeah.
there's
Well,
a lot of stuff that happens in that
there's
short
yeah.
section of time.
And it feels like we have not even touched it yet. I mean, certain things haven't happened in King's Landing that really get things going crazy. Like after the death of her son from Aemon's dragon, I thought it was going to start moving, but they wanted to stretch this out and also make it seem like women are great and men suck.
But
So
these first 2 episodes that we're getting should
Should
be
be off the
very
hook.
good because they're the ones that should have been the final 2 episodes of
Right.
last season that
Right.
they didn't get done. So these 2 should actually kick off this season in a
100%.
crazy ass way.
and it should be good.
Yeah.
It's just I was going to do a video. I have the script and everything, for book readers, what we should not expect to see, because they left out, even though they're into diversity and everything, they left out one of the best characters in this era, one of the Dragon Seeds, who is also a Black female, but they decided to, give it to a character they already had there. So it's just,
So
there's
they're
a
making
lot.
good decisions.
Yeah, great ones, and they lost me after the end of season 1, but the last episode of last season where they're literally saying that, men will, historians will write about us being evil women. And it's just like, no, you were evil women.
Yeah, definitely.
You know?
Even in the show, you're still evil.
And it's not even close to the source material. They like, these people think if you put the character the way they're supposed to be, we're not smart enough to be like, that woman bad, I hate her. No, she's an evil character. You know what I mean? Like, she has some humanity when it comes to her family, but when it comes to people she's fighting, she will do the worst things ever, like men do in film and TV.
The having of a vagina does not automatically make you a redeemable person.
And that's all they want. Perfect way of putting it, Brahma. Like, they want you to care
Quite
for
often
them.
the opposite.
Right. They want you to care for them. And they ruined Aemon, who became like this usurper psycho who was actually defended his brother. Like, when his brother got injured, the king, people wanted him to take the throne. And he was like, no, I will just be the protector of the realm. I will protect my brother's chair. And now he's like, I'll kill everybody and take the throne. They've just made it very cartoonish,
Yeah. I love that at the end of this last season, homeboy shows up with his overweight Lizzo of a dragon and just sees everybody else already has dragons and like, well, we'll end it there. Cool, man.
It's not where it was
Appreciate
supposed to end. That was the problem.
Yeah, and there was the writer's strike and the actors thing, and I get what happened. But like the last half of that episode was just a commercial for this first episode of
For
this
the
season.
well, yeah, because this would have been the penultimate episode from last
Yeah,
season,
right.
and
It
then
just-
we had the finale from last season. It'll be episode 2.
Yeah,
but
and
this first episode is like an hour 12 or hour 13 minutes, something like that.
Right. Yeah, and
maybe even longer.
but I don't know how. I thought they were only doing 7 episods. I don't think
I
it's a
don't know.
full 10. And it's just like
Are
we
they-
get back
are-
to that.
Does anybody do a full 10 anymore?
Well,
I mean,
are they doing some I think from us, but are they doing the thing where they're like, yeah, there's not as many episodes, but they're going to be so long, almost cinematic, and then you get 30, 45-minute episodes?
Yeah, you
like
get
what
the
happened with Game of
long
Thrones?
evening instead of the long night with Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I just hope, like, because there's some great deaths in this part of the war. Like, and I just hope they do it justice. Like they, in season 8 Game of Thrones, everybody made it out alive pretty much. It was
The
ridiculous.
plot armor was
yes,
strong
but that
with
wasn't
them.
written. This is
Yes.
already written. It's
Yeah.
in the book that we
Right.
all have actually
right,
read.
but yeah,
That's
but how?
true.
Well, no, not all of us. But how much shit was written that didn't happen in the show?
A lot. And they
So
just,
that's
Dan
not-
and Dave got very big with their heads after season 3, thinking,
No, he's asking
They-
about in House of the Dragon.
oh, House of the
Right.
Dragon.
The entire
No,
story is set for House
it's
of the
set.
Dragon.
But it's not
No.
meant. There's not a lot of info, and they can
How
screw
much
it all
have
up.
they already changed? Is what Matt's
That's
asking.
what I'm
I
getting to.
think.
Yeah.
Quite a bit. Quite a
Okay,
bit.
that's what I'm saying. So we can't just be like, well, everything's written. They can't fuck it up. They can
Yeah.
fuck it up.
Here's
easily.
how no
People who
they-
are supposed to die are still dying.
yeah,
for
I
the
think
most part.
what the way they're doing it is everybody who's died has died in the place they're supposed to. In the general, it's
What about
general.
the rat and cheese, bro?
I thought
They
that
killed
pretty
the
much.
wrong. They killed the wrong kid.
Well, they just
no.
it was stupid how they did that. They left out a son,
Yeah,
so there
well,
was,
that was
yeah.
because they consolidated the number.
but it changes the whole thing.
Right.
It changes the whole
exactly.
thing.
yeah.
Like the
That's
whole
what I'm
the
saying.
whole point of that was she had to make the decision, and the only time Allison or whatever the queen's name, she is like actually like there for her family. They make her sleeping with Cole in another room when she was actually in the room on Page when this is happening, and the daughter picks the spare, the youngest son, hoping he's so little he won't know what's happening. Also, this is the crown prince. Well, they kill the crown prince and then whisper to the little one, see, your mother wants you dead. And she loses her mind. By the end of last season, she's like this wise, dragon vision seer, able to
Right.
send visions through the Weirwood net for some reason. It's really screwed up.
That's
They
what I'm
screwed it all
saying.
up.
Just because it's written down doesn't mean they're going to stick with it because they've already
Yeah.
made so many significant changes that
Right.
it's unreliable to just say that, oh, well, it's in a book. They can't
It
fuck it up.
it lost the effect of that moment, and they made Blood and Cheese like goofy when it's like
So
they're terrible,
It was pretty dark, yeah.
all right,
Yeah.
so Soul Assassin wants your thoughts on Doctor Who being canceled.
that was still on. Yeah, no, it had to be. It's sad. I don't even watch it really. I watched some of the David what's his name? Oh God. He was David doc-
Carradine.
no. The guy who also was in
David Tennant.
David Blade.
Thank you. David Blade. No, David Tennant. Thank you. I watched some of that and also the one before or after him, but I was never really a Doctor Who guy because
Yeah.
I had cable.
I was a bigger fan of the superior one, Professor of Time Space.
yeah, Professor Time Space. Yeah.
Professor Space Time from Community.
But let's just put it this way: for somebody who is not like a fan of the show, it was just really terrible what they did to a legacy. They changed the history to suit a woman because they decided that, okay, he's going to be reborn a woman after how many different times he's been born a man. And it people don't want change when it comes to their favorite characters. They want the character they
There's
love.
a couple. There are. They could have. Here's the thing. I don't think that people were necessarily going apeshit because it was a female doctor.
Did you watch YouTube?
Yeah.
Oh, the people I knew
I
were
think that was a
pissed
big
off.
part of it.
No, I think if they because I saw a lot of Doctor Who old time forums because I've been watching since
Back in
PBS
the
was
forums. Okay,
re-airing
I'll
to
back off then.
like Tom Baker shit and things like that.
Yep.
People were lobbying for Natalie Dormer. They wanted somebody like
Oh, she would have been. Yeah.
and that's what I'm saying. Like, but they went the retarded route.
Right.
They went,
Because she would have been the character. She
but
would
if
have had
they
the
went,
spirit.
because people really responded well to Missy as a character.
Mm-hmm.
And so there was no issue necessarily when that was partly because the actress did so well projecting the character of the master.
Well, the problem though is because they have gone so overboard with this whole female-led bullshit that you can't help but to see movies through that lens, right? Even though we never did before, but now I'm like, okay, I'm counting black people, I'm counting women, I'm seeing who's
Everything.
writing it, who's directing it. You know, and I would never do that before, but because they've just taken it so far, it's almost second nature.
Question
to look
everything now.
for all of
Yeah.
that.
and
Part
that
of the thing
sucks.
that they leave out, and this is an important thing for Doctor Who, and I think Sporking, if you're as a long time, and maybe 70s can agree with me on this one. Hopefully, having watched Doctor Who as a character has to project a slight amount of menace.
And arrogance too, right? Like,
Arrogance and menace, and that's
yeah.
why Capaldi actually worked really well as a
Yes.
casting choice. What they
He
gave
was
him
good.
to work with was usually not the best.
Right.
Oh, I
when
was
he
thinking
got
Capaldi, I was
when
like, that doesn't make
Capaldi
any
got
sense.
real, like some of the best episodes I've seen of Doctor Who were Capaldi when they gave him the good stuff to work with.
Right.
Because and even Tenet, if you go back and watch Tenet's initial
I enjoyed
run,
him. Yeah.
he had from the beginning where he does that Christmas special. There is a background of just menace, like that he at any point could turn and destroy you. Like
Right.
he's being playful a little bit, but there's always I can flip the switch at any point I want to and like end your family to
Right.
and do it. In a lot of ways it's like when Pierce Brosnan was playing Bond. It
What were you
was
about
like
to say?
yeah, like when you watch a movie like even The World Is Not Enough, with when he's talking to Sophie Marceau and she's like, James, you love me. He just pulled up straight cold blooded, shot her in the
Yes,
face
he
once
was
she wasn't
awesome,
useful for it.
Yeah.
And that's what Pierce Brosnan gave you. He was
great.
He would have a little bit of attachment and he would want to do the right thing, but if you really served no purpose,
Right.
he had no compunction about ending you and being done. He
Yeah.
wasn't like other James Bonds who were going to cry in
Right.
the shower over people and things like that. Like he was like, all
He
right,
was awesome.
I'm moving on.
Eva Green's boobs are the best in Hollywood, so I mean, he had
Well-
reason to cry after.
Well, if you're going to do that, instead of that, go watch the Sin City sequel, which is shitty but gives you
Yeah,
excellent framing for that, or the Rise of the Empire 300 sequel, which also gives you very
Yes.
good access.
But this is something I have to say, like, why do we like this conversation sucks? Because it's like we shouldn't be having this conversation. The Doctor was a man. Okay? The Doctor was a man. Like, we didn't need a woman to be like, think of another character, another story, and create your own. I am
They
sick of them
had all-
hijacking
Yeah, and it's not
our
like
favorite
there
they
ideas.
were-
already screwed it
there-
up with the
there-
master.
There
Yeah,
were
so-
women Time Lords. They didn't have to
Yeah.
change
Right, but
gender.
they screwed it up with the master
Right.
and Missy.
So
Like
to
they-
be
So that they could do the Doctor female.
real quick, just to address
Yeah.
this question from Eric. Yes, David Tennant was both the voice of Scrooge on the new rebooted DuckTales, and he was Kilgrave in Jessica Jones. So
Yes, he was.
He was both of those characters.
And he was Mad Eye Moody. Well, no, he wasn't. But
He was Billy Crouch Jr.
yeah.
Barty Crouch.
Barty
Barty
Crouch
Crouch.
Jr. I mean,
But-
it's been a long. I'm not a book reader. I've only seen. So if you watch the movies, I think Tenet has exactly like,
Yeah, like
2 minutes
5
of
minutes,
All
actual
yeah.
the gaps
screen
in your
time.
knowledge on
Yeah.
things that you're not a book reader much.
Dune is the only property that I really was I've read all the Dune books multiple times. Well, not all the books multiple. I've read the main book probably 6 or 7 times. and
Right.
I've read a couple of the God Emperor. I've read
Through
about
God
3
Emperor
times.
and then stop.
Yeah.
Okay,
No,
so-
the other ones I did audiobooks.
Chapter House and the others.
And
Man,
But
and
how
then
would you
I,
feel,
yeah.
real quick? How would you feel if in the this next movie they kill off Paul and
Hold on,
Zendaya's character becomes
did you watch?
the savior?
Did you watch us when we were talking about what they did
No,
to
no.
Chani in Dune 2? They fucked
Yeah,
Chani's
terrible.
character.
I already think the
Like
series
she
is
loves
jacked.
him, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
She
Chani
ruined it.
is the rider.
Died, yes.
For people who haven't read the book, if you watch Fast and Furious and you see the way, what's her name, Letty,
Yeah.
as played by Michelle Rodriguez,
Sure.
the way she is
Basically,
to
Zendaya the first.
yeah, the way she is for Vin Diesel in that movie series is what Chani is to Paul. Like,
Amen.
no questions asked.
Yep.
Paul says it, I do it.
Yep.
If somebody comes into Paul's turf, she will knife them in the neck and
Yeah.
like
But
kill
she
them.
They had
understood
already
there was
screwed it
political
up by
marriage.
not.
Yeah.
They didn't do the time jump. They didn't already have a kid that had been killed. They took out part of the reason that she does have the devotion to Paul, because he is the father of one of her kids, and then later the twins. But
Well, they
How did you
leave
guys
out.
like him as
I
Paul?
mean, they by doing the accelerated timeline, they leave out the whole plot point about how they had a child.
Right.
Exactly.
And that was murdered by the Sardaukar in the siege.
Exactly.
Which
And
radicalizes Paul even more.
and they completely screw up the whole Alia timeline with her being an abomination.
Right. That's the sister, right?
Yes.
Yes, Saint
Paul's
Alia
little
of the
sister
Knife.
that is born
Yeah. Yeah.
as an infant with
Right,
full
with-
knowledge of everything.
Right. I used to love the was it David Finch? No, whoever
David
did-
Lynch.
Lynch.
The Lynch version is still good.
I love it.
It's
I
good.
love
They did
I
what
love
they
that
could
one.
with it at that time.
Exactly.
There,
that movie.
if you can find it, the Spice Diver edit where they rework in the working
It's on
footage,
YouTube,
the
I think.
deleted scenes. They
Oh,
removed
really?
it.
Excellent. Yeah, it's really good.
They removed it because they finally, when the new Dunes came out, they finally copyright claimed it
No.
and removed. But some people may have downloaded it.
I didn't,
and
unfortunately.
made
I watched it, but
and
I
have it
never downloaded
available on 4K on the server if you are so inclined.
I need
By
to
the way,
sign
I
back
love
in.
both the Dune movies. By
The
Villeneuve.
Denis Villeneuve.
Yeah. Fucking, I think they're great. Fantastic. Never read the
where-
book.
How do you
don't give a
feel
shit
about
him.
him being Paul?
I
No, he
like him a
owns
lot.
Paul. Like he
Yeah.
was not a problem. Like
I
when
thought he was good.
when he does that speech at the Siege
Yeah.
meetup.
Yeah.
Oh my god! I was like, I didn't get Timothy
he's way
Chalamet as
better
an
than I
actor
thought.
Right.
until that fucker did that. Then I
He's
was
way
like,
better than I
okay,
thought he would be.
like
He's a good Dylan too.
Well, just like talking about how you have to bring that menace.
Yeah.
You actually have to, like, when he does that part where he goes up to that one guy and he was like your grandmother called it Dune, and he just like makes them all have a religious awakening. I was
Yeah.
like, this guy should play David Koresh in a biopic. Like, he
Oh,
can
no.
project-
Taylor Kitsch did, and he was awesome.
Kitsch did,
as-
but he was
yeah.
brilliant. Yeah.
Yeah, he
Yep.
was. He was.
yeah. If only Taylor Kitsch could have been successful as Timothy Chalamet.
No, they
should
screwed
have
him
been-
with that Mars movie. What was that?
John
Carter.
Carter.
John
I
Carter.
stand-
movie.
John Carter is an awesome
It's not
movie.
that bad. It's,
It's
not that
a
bad,
bad
of a movie, at all.
but I'm
Good
saying
movie.
they screwed it. They, like the marketing. I don't know what
Oh,
happened.
yeah.
They didn't
I
do
have-
any marketing. They did
I am
no
going to
marketing.
pull up. I'm going to say something that's kind of crazy. James Purfoy has never been in a movie that I thought was bad, and he's been in a lot of movies that didn't make money. But James Purfoy was the Martian general who fought on the red side.
You're gonna have to give us another movie.
He was in Knight's Tale. He was the Black Prince.
Yeah, Black Prince.
Oh,
Yup.
he's awesome.
He was in
dude.
Rome. He played
Rome.
Mark Anthony.
He was great.
He's so good.
yes.
He's
He
so
was
good.
in.
No. He was in a great show called Happen Leonard with the guy from The Wire, Omar
yeah,
from The Wire.
the black guy, Omar.
Yeah.
The guy was Omar. Yeah,
Yes,
He was
and from The
in
Wire.
Rome.
he
But
died.
He
Altered
was Mark
Carbon.
Anthony in Rome.
And
Yes,
he was also Solomon Kane in that independent movie they did of Solomon Kane.
But
What's
real
kinda
quick, this
funny
is really
is-
important.
Go ahead.
Michael K. Williams.
Yeah, Michael K. Thank you. If you haven't seen Happen Leonard, there's 3 seasons. It is a phenomenal show,
It's a
and it
good show.
deserves more love.
When
Yeah,
when,
no
when
doubt.
did that come out?
Oh, it's been a minute.
2018,
I think it was
2016.
after Rome.
For sure.
I like how Chad liked Masters of the Universe, but he did not immediately name Purefoy as one of the
as King
people
Roland
in Masters of the Universe.
Yeah, I didn't bring it up because it didn't matter. But
none of us
I
seen
knew
it, yeah.
James Purfoy in the 10 minutes he plays King Roland brings a lot to that whatever. Brings a lot to the table, like that.
Whatever.
Like
You were the one who liked it.
I love that movie. I think
but
Master of the Universe is
I wanted
actually
to
going to be
see
the
it.
best movie of the summer.
Chad also knew most of us haven't seen the movie. Don't give a shit about it.
Yeah, I heard it. The beginning's a little slow, but it's not like people are trying to make it like like the cartoon where Tila like takes over, but it's not. He becomes a man at the end. He becomes the He-Man.
No, it is completely appropriate to the original
I'm not getting
cartoon.
into this argument again.
Have you seen it, Brahma?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a great movie. Sport.
No, it's not.
Why
Yes,
don't
it
you
is.
tell everybody what you told me last night about the movie?
That you
Which
love
one
that
of
movie.
us?
What I said last
Yeah.
night?
Slender.
Yo,
You had absolutely no hope for Masters of the Universe. Was it a good movie?
I had no hope for Masters of the Universe. I'm also not a big He-Man fan, but I liked the movie a lot. I
Yeah.
thought it was fun.
Okay.
People are just being.
Well, that
we've
and it
talked
goes
about
back
it
to what we
before.
just said. We're like hyper about
Yeah.
because of what's happened to our TV and movies.
I'll tell you, like
10
Doctor
years.
Who, there were routes they could have taken, and it was all based on casting. Like if I can never pronounce his name right, but he was just in the back rooms and he was in Serenity.
Yeah, down by the
Ejiofor.
Oh yeah, Red Belt. Love that guy.
If he was the one they cast as Doctor Who, it would have been fine. Like he's who you can cast as Doctor Who. If they had done Natalie Dormer as the female Doctor Who or someone like her, it would have been fine. But instead, they got somebody like Chris Chibnall to be the lead writer, and then they cast that random girl who didn't have any of that.
Dreadful.
Yeah.
She's a terrible actress. She was in a show called Broadchurch with David Tennant.
Oh yeah,
and Olivia Colman,
Which
and
is
David
what
Tennant.
Chris
And
Chibnall was the
she
writer on.
Awful in that.
Yep.
She was so annoying.
Jodie Whittaker.
Jodie Whittaker. She can't act. She's got one thing that she does. That's it. She does it.
In
every
a lot
time.
of, like, for instance, with Masters of the Universe, they cast Idris Elba to be Man at Arms, and it worked perfect. Idris Elba, he's not like, it's not as much. I don't mind the casting as much when they're going for somebody who fulfills the requirements of the part. Like, you know what nobody ever complained about was casting Michael Clark Duncan as Kingpin in Daredevil.
Right.
Nobody like as
We
like
had
they
a
talk
problem
about
with what's his name as Daredevil though.
I did.
yeah, but people talk about comic book fans. I was in comic book stores all the time. No one has ever said anything bad about Michael Clark Duncan being Kingpin. No one said, "Oh, it was a race swap. It was a problem." People have
Nobody
an
said
issue.
much about Nick Fury.
Yeah, because they had set the table for that, by the way, in the Ultimates comic
I
book,
know.
which is what the Avengers movie was kind of based on. They had had Samuel L. Jackson as the model for the Nick Fury character for years.
You know who I'm sorry.
But Clark Duncan was like, he had the physical presence. Actually, I would argue much more than Vincent D'Onofrio has ever had.
Agreed.
As Kingpin in any of the Daredevil shows.
Right.
And he actually, like, even his delivery and his stuff, I think it was. This is going to sound weird. The casting of that Daredevil movie, aside from Ben Affleck as Daredevil, was actually really solid.
You're
Like,
right.
They made one big mistake, and that was maybe someone thought they were casting Matt Damon, and they should have been casting Ben Affleck.
Look, I've always
Damon
thought
would've
Ben
been
Affleck
horrible.
is a better director than he is an actor. But I thought he
there's
was.
a couple great movies he's in.
Oh, no, I just think overall he's a better director than he
Yeah.
is an actor. But he wasn't that bad.
He
as
was a good
Daredevil.
Batman.
He was
okay.
not a
I thought
great
he was a
There
great
was-
Batman.
He was
No,
a better
Daredevil
Batman
is-
and Bruce Wayne than he was as a Matt
Yep.
Murdock Daredevil.
We were
Yeah,
robbed
with
of having
you.
his movie, his Batman.
But they
movie
also
that-
made some really bad choices in that movie. Like when he's
Elektra.
fighting Elektra on the seesaw as Matt. Like,
Did you ever listen to the director's commentary? And this is which probably
No,
not.
I can say I have not.
I think I'm one of the only people
I
who
respect
did.
the hell out of you, Chad.
He was the director was talking about.
That's
They
a mistake,
basically
it's working.
they wanted to he wanted to frame it almost like an anime, So if you in that scene, he wanted to be very anime like. So if you look at this, they specifically also his hairstyle.
Yeah.
Matt Murdock's was done spikied up like an anime character's. So
okay.
he was like he wanted to. He was like I'm very inspired by like an anime like standoff fight scene between a girl and a guy. Like this is
Yeah.
you know like how
It
they
would have
used to
been
do
better
it.
with Daredevil and Elektra than Matt.
Colin Farrell was so good as Bullseye.
Colin Farrell was
Yeah, he
great.
was. He was so good.
And if you haven't watched Sugar, the second season just started on Apple TV. It's one of my favorite
I gotta get
neo
Apple
noirs
TV.
that's happening right now.
Oh, talking about
Have
new
Tom
laws.
Hardy and Colin Farrell done stuff together?
No,
I
can't
feel
think
like
off
they
the
would
top
be
of
a
my head.
great combo.
I
A very
agree, yeah.
intense combo, but a great one.
So when you said real quick before I forget, when you said James
Purfoy.
Purefoy.
for some reason this other actor popped in my head, but I think he would be a great doctor. Would have been I think his name is Rufus Sewell.
Rufus Sewell, he was also in
Sewell.
A Knight's Tale. He was
Yes,
in
he
Dark
was.
City.
That's why
He
I
was
thought
the,
of that. Yeah.
He was also in Dark City.
Yep.
Yeah. He was really good. And Man
Yeah,
in the
I
High
mean,
Castle.
He's
Yeah.
got a weird eye.
Yeah, that's what makes him like, okay.
There's
this
a
guy's
lot
little
of
crazy.
there's a lot of actors that are good for the Doctor Who, female, male, black, white, but all
But
of
he's
the
a
ones
male.
that but what we've if you notice the through line of all the people we're mentioning, there is an underlying intensity
Yes.
that is necessary for the Doctor
And
role.
she didn't have it.
And every time the Doctor Who show goes off the rails casting wise, it's
Mm-hmm.
because they don't have somebody who projects that kind of underlying malicious intensity. Like when
Now,
they
who do
do
you blame
something
more?
goofy.
Who do you blame
Oh.
more, Chad? Is the writing staff that doesn't even understand
It's the
character?
showrunners. Like it's the
Well,
showrunners.
take the showrunner out of this. Now you have
It's
an
the
actress.
showrunner and the
you
writing
have a
staff
wrter.
because
Right.
it's the same people. Because
The showrunner
it
hires
went from
the writing
Davies
staff.
to Moffat to Chibnall to Moffat.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they were all the same people. They
So-
managed to do it at the beginning of New Who,
So-
and then when they saw everything shifting, they were like, "This is our chance to get our activism in."
Well, here's the thing. I'm going to tell you right now that Stephen Moffat, I don't believe is genuinely that kind of activist. I think he is a person who will operate under BBC mandate. Because if you look at Moffat's writing career going back to the show Coupling he did in the early 2000s, it was a very
Is he the one who was writing it with Ncuti Gatwa as the Doctor Who?
No, he was the Capaldi era
Okay.
and
And-
going into the Whittaker era.
And you can all right. So Stephen Moffat did a show called Coupling, which is sort of like Friends but English, and it was around the 2000s, and it was very politically incorrect. Then he becomes a writer on New Who and does some of the most famous episodes in the initial run, like the Weeping Angel. He did the Cursed Child, like you're not the Cursed Child, the one with the kid who had this gas mask on his head and kept walking around asking, "Are you my mummy?" Like the creepy good Doctor Who ones. And then he replaced the original Russell T Davies as the
replaced
original
Davies.
showrunner, and he was brought in with the Matt Smith era. So he ran the entire Matt Smith era into the first season or two of Capaldi.
I didn't think
Did
he
he run
ran
the
the
whole-
Smith era. I thought he started with Capaldi.
No,
I thought
he ran the
took
entire-
over
nope,
at the same
nope.
time as Capaldi did.
Nope, Moffat ran the entire Smith era.
The comedian Moffat, right?
Stephen,
Stephen
Like
Moffat.
the real
Stephen
tall
Moffat.
guy?
No,
I'm
he's
thinking
a
of somebody else.
he's a writer and
Curly-haired
producer.
guy that
Oh, yeah, no,
was
no.
the showrunner and writer.
So he ran it going back to with Matt Smith, like from when Matt Smith took it over, it was Stephen Moffat because he wrote. And this is a thing where if you look at when if you go to the first Weeping Angel episode, where it was Sally Sparrow was the lead female character, and it was like her, she is the same way. He writes the women the same exact way because her character is written just like Karen Gillan's character was written, which is just like the original version of Clara was written. And then they suddenly, Clara with Matt Smith was written a completely different way. Then she becomes super uber girl boss at the end with Capaldi. So Stephen Moffat ran it for that entire time. I think
Right,
Davina
up
saying
until
you're
Whittaker.
thinking of Stephen Fry.
No,
And then
I was
when
thinking
Whittaker
of
came over,
Stephen Merchant.
Yeah, and then Stephen Merchant's the really tall guy who.
Yeah, he's funny.
And then Chibnall took over when Matt Smith left, and they morphed it into Jodie Whittaker.
Jodie Whittaker.
And
No, Matt Smith, Peter Capaldi came between Matt Smith.
Oh
and
yeah,
Jodie
when
Whittaker.
it went from Capaldi to Jodie Whittaker.
Correct.
Yeah, so Moffat did 2 Doctors worth of runs, and if you look at his initial stuff with Capaldi, he wanted to do more classic style Doctor Who, and you can see where the BBC starts coming in and just decides, nope, we don't want that no more, and that's when the BBC switches Capaldi to having the gay black lesbian, companion at the end of the Capaldi era. Like that's when the BBC.
Nurse?
That's when the BBC was, and she had a dude's name. I forget what it was. That's
Mike.
when BBC, that's when BBC came in with their diversity mandates, and all of a sudden, Stephen Moffat, he's a team player. He wants to be higher. Like he does, all his work is always for the BBC. He just changed completely on what Doctor Who was. You can see because he had a whole history of multiple years where he was writing it the way he wanted, and it was very successful. And then you can see where the mandate kicks in, and I think the character was Bob or something. Bill. It was It was a Bill. So he got replaced by Chibnall, who was really into going the extra mile, and they put in Jodie Whittaker, and then they brought Russell T Davies back.
Russell T Davies
And
back.
Russell T Davies, for people who don't know, his first big successful show was Queer as Folk on Showtime. He's a very left-wing, very LGBT pushing kind of guy.
Very gay himself.
And he was restrained for the initial run he was doing on New Who because he didn't think he could get away with much of it because this was a different era. And also he got a little scared off because his first choice for Doctor was... why am I blanking on his name? And he quit after 1 year because he was butting heads with Russell T Davies trying to make it a little too
Christopher
gay.
Eccleston?
Christopher Eccleston. So he pulled it back a little bit because he didn't want to have to keep replacing people. But when he came back for the second run with the Chudy or whatever, he was like, the BBC is all on board with it now, and Chibnall had already wrecked everything with the Cursed Child and going like the first Doctor was actually a black woman going to the original.
It just went crazy.
And the Doctor isn't actually a Time Lord. It's some other species where the Time Lords kidnapped and tortured to steal his power. Her power. It was originally a girl. Her power of regeneration.
I thought the Doctor was the original Time Lord.
No, they've changed it now, where the Time Lords were on Gallifrey. The Doctor's character shows up as a child, and they realize that child has the ability to regenerate endlessly, no restrictions
meaning
on it.
the Doctor is the original Time Lord.
No, but they're not they were still a different species. They just stole the regeneration. They were still by the void and could build TARDISes.
Yeah,
and things.
Brahma.
So,
God.
I mean, the Gallifreyans are the Time Lords, and
Yeah,
he's
the Time
the
Lord.
first one that can regenerate. So the Gallifreyans, basically, he's the first Time Lord. There's no other species that they've shown just has regeneration. It just happened to be that one kid that they made the Timeless Child.
that is the Doctor.
Right.
Which is
So
completely...
the Doctor is the first Time Lord.
Well, no, the Gallifreyans, they still had TARDISes. They could still go back and forth in time. They
That's
just couldn't
not what
regenerate.
made them Time Lords.
That's
The regeneration did.
I would say that being able to travel through time is what made you a Time Lord.
They were
Agreed.
Gallifreyans.
No, I think you're right. Yeah.
Man, speaking of TARDISes, I wish I had one right now so I could go rewrite the show outline.
Oh snap! I throw things off.
That's whatever.
that's
This show
what
gets
you-
thrown off all the time. And it was always going to be a lightly guided show because it was a holiday. Happy Juneteenth, everybody.
Yeah. Did you talk about Toy Story yet?
Just that that's going to make like $1 billion. Did you actually go see it?
No, not yet. But my kids want to see it. So.
I didn't even know it was out.
Yeah. I
Cannell
thought it
actually
came out
made
next week.
a great joke on F&T about Juneteenth. He was like, we've got Father's Day in a couple days, and today's no Father's Day.
Oh shit.
I'm thankful you brought that type of humor over here.
Yeah, gotta get our show canceled apparently.
Friday, I miss my dad. Sunday, maybe he'll come back today.
Monday, start all over again. Oh, Daddy didn't
I'm not
show
gonna
up.
so.
There's always next year.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen like the AI where they try to make the Pixar trailers, and they had one where it was a black couple and the girl's like, I'm pregnant, and he turns into the Flash and disappears. It's like, oh no,
great.
that's not good.
That's terrible.
All right, so yeah, Juneteenth. I'm not going to complain about another recognized federal holiday, whatever.
No.
Yeah, but dude,
I still had to work.
where I work,
I'm not a Fed.
I was there, but all the places you can eat were closed, and it pissed me
Or
off.
the bank.
How are you working?
or-
You aren't you?
I'll put it in the private chat.
Yeah, your role should have
That
had
is-
the
that is
holiday.
weird.
In fact,
We got double time and a half.
working
No.
as a government contractor, I can
What?
tell you they always tell us we can't because the government people aren't there, so there'd be no oversight.
Well,
Now,
that
my
doesn't have
company,
anything to
my
do with-
company would have
God.
let me work 4/10s and take today off, but no, today is not a holiday. I mean, I guess I could have and not got in trouble, but it's not something where they're like, yeah, go take it off. Do it. Yeah, it's like,
Bro.
do it, white boy.
Dare you?
I loved working a holiday on a Sunday at night. You know
Mhm.
how much money I made? Because it's I got the night diff, I got
Yep.
the overtime. Oh, and if I did it as overtime too, overtime holiday pay. Fuck, it was,
Getting like 3.5 times pay.
no more than that.
Okay.
Maybe I don't know.
Lucky you.
Holiday's never more than a time and a half situation. I
No,
don't
but
know.
I'm also
If
working
you're
at
already
night.
on to overtime and you get extra pay for night shifts instead of
I mean,
day shifts.
And Sunday
if
too.
people are getting Juneteenth off, I want President's Day off.
President's Day is
I want
also a
election day
federal
off.
holiday.
Yeah, but we don't get it off.
I want
I'm s-
election day off.
Do you get
Actually,
in-
they should. They're trying to keep us down.
Do you get Indigenous People Day off?
Christopher Columbus Day.
I mean, I live near a casino.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's still in America.
Chad, you keep those.
Oh, wait,
dirty
that's
words
for
No,
out of
we
your
do.
freaking
We actually
mouth.
do get. I do get Christopher Columbus Day off. We get Columbus Day, Veterans Day.
Hey, Bill, you're on the portrait chat, but yeah, if you want to hang out there, you can watch it portrait mode. We can tell because it has the little portrait icon next to you.
You
on
guys
the
are kind of
chair.
level-headed.
Phone icon.
I haven't
Vertical
heard many
mode.
people talk about Toy Story. Like I just been so busy, but like I thought it was a great premise for a Toy Story movie. Now a lot of people are saying it didn't need to be made, but like if you
No
have young
sequel
ones like
needs to
I
be made.
have, well, that's very true. But like I have young ones, and like my son will be playing with his toys like a world of his own. He's 4. You put that iPad out, and he's just like, and will not want to play with his toys. So it's like one of those premises where I was like, oh man, that does make sense. Like that's a great idea for a Toy Story. Anyone?
I
haven't
didn't
even
mind
seen
it
the trailer.
when they showed it as being a leapfrog
Yeah.
tablet is
Yeah.
what the enemy is, and it's
Yeah.
going
If
to
they
be like
landed the technology is not good for small children, then yes, that would be a win.
Yeah, see, I don't know if they do it.
I haven't watched it.
Right. I'm trying to be the person who doesn't put down something too bad before I see it. Now,
Yeah, of course.
I'm trying to grow up, you know?
So back to
No,
back
I'll
to
still put it down without having seen it. They didn't need to make Toy Story 4. They didn't need to make
The
Toy
first
Story
3 were
5.
great.
It's
They
just
didn't
a
need to
fucking
make-
cash grab, but the story ended with 3.
When
They didn't need to
Andy
make
handed
the
off.
first Toy Story, though. I mean, just that doesn't mean
Okay, let's
anything.
not
They
get
didn't have to make it.
philosophy here.
Yeah,
but
I
you're
don't,
right.
I don't
when
give
Andy
a shit
goes
about your
to college,
philosophical, existential bullshit, Mad. You know what I mean, and you're being obtuse.
This dick is obtuse.
Awesome!
No, I'm pretty sure it's a cute.
It is kind of cute, yeah.
There's only one movie where I'll say absolutely utterly the sequel was terrible and never should have been made, and it's a franchise I love, and that was Highlander. Because Highlander 2,
There's no such
the first Highlander is a completely self-contained,
Yes.
start to finish story where it even has the fucking epilogue ending. And then they do a sequel where they try to be like, I still want to find, because it's almost impossible, the original cut where they were fucking aliens from some Zygas.
Renegade cut.
No, the
actual
original theatrical.
Like the producers have replaced the original theatrical with the Renegade cut, so that's the only one you can
And
find
another
anywhere.
cut, I think.
No, that's not the only cut you can find. There's a couple of different cuts actually.
Yeah, there's like 3 or 4 cuts.
It's
on
weird
that movie.
because there was no such movie, so how could there be multiple cuts?
But it did get us eventually to Highlander 3, The Final Dimension, and then finally the series, which the series is well worth
Whoever did that was
it.
awesome.
The day is mine. Ha ha.
The penis, my dear.
Damn you, Trebek.
I am
Damn you and your daily doubles.
My name is Juan
Juan Fallopian.
like Ramirez, but I'm originally from Egypt.
You Spanish
By
peacock.
way of Scotland.
It was like, I love
With
the
a
idea of
Scottish accent.
the casting director must have been on so much cocaine. Is like, look, I've got a guy to play the Scottish Highlander, and I know Sean Connery's in it. Who's he's playing? No, he's playing the Egyptian Spaniard. Who's playing the Scottish guy then? We got this dude from Belgium. Does he at least do the
I'm
accent?
listening.
Can he at least do the accent right? No, he's going to sound like he's from Belgium the entire fucking time. He can't even.
He's barely going to speak English, and he's going to laugh like, ha ha.
Did you see Greystoke, the Legend of Tarzan? Yeah, that dude. That's who we're getting.
Who hasn't seen that?
All right, can you take a guess what is on IMDb? The sequel is better than the original top 10.
Godfather 2.
And they're
Godfather
not
2.
always
They're
going to
wrong.
be the second movie.
It's going to be
Godfather 3 was
Empire
the best
Strikes
Godfather.
Back, Godfather
Godfather
2.
2.
Okay.
Empire
Godfather
Strikes
2
Back.
is not
You'll
better.
be shocked none of them are on here.
That's
Temple of
bullshit.
They're
Then.
wrong. It's
All
IMDb.
right. Well, I know. That's why I'm
Last
I wanted-
Crusade.
Temple of
Not on
Doom.
there.
Last Crusade's the best Indiana
Want me
Jones
to read
movie.
it?
Easily.
I'll read it.
Temple
So-
of Doom.
Go
Number
ahead
10.
and share it if you want.
Resident Evil 2.
Okay. I'll, you know what? I can do that.
I don't know
will
if he
share it.
rememers how to share.
I
Come
was
on,
just about
do
to
it.
say that, but I
Do
think I
it.
got it.
By the way, Imp has been on our show for over an hour. Almost.
What?
It
Has he
said
really?
Oh shit! What's up?
Nothing.
What's going on? Yeah, you guys are talking about shit I don't care about. So
Good
How
to
Oh,
see you.
life?
unusual.
You don't care about life?
Oh,
That's what I
Aliens.
talked about.
Yeah, Aliens is
Aliens.
definitely true.
Yep,
Aliens
that's
is the
two
better.
different movies.
Yep.
Well, if you
Wrath of
like
Khan
is
that
gonna be on
style
there.
of alien,
Nope.
versus-
All sequels are different movies. 70.
I mean, Paranormal 2 on a curve because it's found footage. I guess it's better than the first one, but yeah.
Okay.
and it still has Katie and those massive memories.
All right. So number 8 is Evil Dead 2.
I mean, it's the same movie again, but more, but better. So yeah.
Army of
Funnier.
Darkness was better.
Okay.
Number 7, The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, which is, I
That-
believe, the
yes.
third movie.
That's the third
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
Of the
Like,
man
that-
with no
does that-
main.
Wait,
Yeah.
but that
No
doesn't.
name
Does that
trilogy.
really count though? I mean, I don't.
Oh, yeah.
Are they connected? I thought
They're the
It's an
same
actual-
character.
He's the
yeah.
same
Trilogy.
character.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, okay.
It's the
Is
third
he-
movie, but isn't it chronologically the second?
No, it's the third movie.
Maybe that works.
No,
I always go with it,
chronologically.
yeah.
I thought the third movie actually ended up being a
I don't know.
prequel
I
to
think
the
I
it's a
you
second
just
prequel to
always
the second?
you've always got to go with when it was produced. So because
Yep.
prequel sequel it gets
How
complicated.
many
I
are
know.
there? Is
I'm-
it
I'm
3 or
just saying.
4
There's
movies?
3.
Okay, so it's the
There's 3 where he's playing Blondie.
Pale Rider, right? No.
No.
Yeah. No. Which one's where
It's the
he's
good,
the,
it's the good, the bad, and the ugly. It's the fistful of dollars and a few
Yes.
dollars more.
Oh,
$2
okay.
more. Yeah.
All right. I always thought when he's playing the priest that's part of it too.
Well, Pale
And
Rider
then-
was similar to High Plains Drifter.
Oh, Incredible Hulk can fuck right off because yes, technically it's better than the Eric Bana one, but it's not actually a sequel.
It's a reboot.
It's a reboot.
Yeah,
It's a
it is a
different actor.
reboot.
Yeah.
You're right, and
and
he is
it's a
still the
completely
best
different
Hulk.
continuity.
He's still the best Hulk.
But they
Agreed.
included Liv Tyler, so I'm okay with it.
All right.
X2 is better than X-Men by a lot. Yes.
Okay. All right. The Devil's Rejects. I
Bullshit.
didn't
They're
see
all
that.
shitty. Just
Yeah.
torture porn.
It may be true, but they're Rob Zombie movies. They all suck.
The Bride of Frankenstein.
I mean, I'm probably one of the, have you guys all seen the 1930s ones? Or
Of
am I the
course,
only
bro.
one here
Who
who
hasn't?
I've seen them.
All right.
It's been
What
a
else
long
do you
time.
think- What else do you think I was doing in the
I mean,
1930s?
70s saw it in
Yeah.
theaters, but the rest of us, we don't
Bad
care.
Southern-
Yes, Bride of Frankenstein is a better movie, but Frankenstein was still iconic with some of the sequences, specifically the girl with the petals and things. But
The Dark
Dark
Knight.
Knight, I'd agree
Dark
with.
Knight, yes,
Yeah, and then lastly, Terminator 2.
I would
Judgment
agree
Day.
with that one
Yeah,
too.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Then
Talking about. I'm sorry,
so
go ahead.
I was about to say I actually wholeheartedly support the concept of T3, like the Rise of the Machines, because the closed loop doesn't work. John Connor should disappear if
Well, he's
Skynet.
dead
Yes.
now.
Yeah. So
It's
the idea that they
it's the
Yeah.
grandfather's paradox.
exactly. So the story point of Terminator 3 that it still had to happen. You can only delay it a little bit because otherwise you don't exist and you have works perfect. And then it was not the most well executed, and the casting in that one's not great because they got instead of bringing back Edward Furlong, who I believe was a drug-addled mess at the time of shooting
Yep.
in the late 90s, they had to go with what was his name?
No one knows.
Oh, yeah.
He was in,
I don't
like,
even
3
remember his
things.
name.
For which one? Terminator 3?
For Terminator 2. Terminator
No,
3,
no,
yeah.
three.
For sure. But what's worse is they did the flash forwards into the future with him in old age makeup, and he just looks like they should have brought back that same actor from T2 who looked badass, who actually looked like this is the guy I would respect going into combat.
I like the attempt they made with Salvation, but that movie was so fucking boring.
Yeah.
Which one's
Salvation-
that? Is that
That
the
was the one
where-
with Christian Bale. We're
Yeah, the
done
Good For You.
professionally. That movie,
Yeah.
Mick G, get him out of the fucking shot.
Is that
You know
the one
who
though
they-
where John Connor turns out to be a Terminator?
No, they give him the heart.
That's Salvation, I think.
No, that's Genesis.
No, that's not
Genesis.
Salvation.
Genesis is the
Yeah.
one where he becomes a Terminator,
Okay.
where they
You know
do
who
it
they could
Borg
have used
style.
to replace Furlong? That would have looked almost identical to him? The guy who played Daryl in The Walking Dead.
Oh, he is the guy from Carnival.
Well, what
the
did he
kid.
look
Norman
like
Reedus,
at that
yeah.
time?
Yes,
though?
Norman Reedus looks identical to what I would have pictured Edward Furlong growing
Yeah,
up. to be.
Actually,
true.
so
Didn't
because
they play in a movie?
the same year was when Boondock Saints got made. Like that was 99. So the Terminator 3 came out in 2003. So you were a few years removed from Boondock Saints. So you had, I would say, argue you had a choice of either of the guys from Boondock Saints would have been better choices for John Connor
Yeah,
at that age.
O'Connor.
Because you would have had the young Indiana Jones himself,
Yeah.
who was played by
Wait, Joaquin, he's dead.
It's
I mean,
No,
Sean
from the
Patrick
River
Sean
died.
Patrick Flannery was the one from the TV show,
Yeah.
Oh,
The kid they
and,
picked,
or
though,
Norman Reedus.
the kid they picked, Nick Stahl or whatever.
Nick Stahl.
He was great in Carnival.
I love Carnival.
Oh, I wish
that
that
was
finished.
that was a show. Didn't I get you to watch that one, man?
Such
No,
a good
man,
show.
I
Or
watched
no.
that.
I watched that when that came out.
Oh, you know what it was? It was I got you.
I had the DVD set, bro.
I still have. I have it too. It's awesome. Carnival. There's 2 shows that were criminally canceled too early.
Yes. Okay.
And they were around the same time. Well, no, they were a few years apart. But Carnival on HBO, and then Space Above and Beyond, which is one of the
Ooh,
best.
I don't know that one.
Like military TV shows you'll ever watch. They were actually doing like a full-on World War II style with like space marines fighting an alien invasion, where they're actually going and following a crew doing it.
Is it on the server?
I think it might be.
Yeah, I
'cause
gotta
have
get
the box
access
set.
to that again, man. I lost it.
Also, daughter's requesting Ted Lasso if it's not already on there.
Probably, yeah. I'll get that.
Help her brother out with the access to that again.
I really enjoyed the first season of Ted Lasso, but
Oh, it was great that first season. I
man,
haven't
it
watched anything
dropped
else though.
Off.
Did
I
it
thought
really?
The last
I
season was
like
pretty
the-
bad. I like the first 2. The last season was not that great, and now we've got another one that's starting in just a few weeks, I think.
Sporking, it should still be.
Well, put it in the private, and I'll.
Yeah, I was about to say because it's But yeah, as
We don't talk about Watch Club.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, I don't know what happened, but it disappeared a year ago, and I was like, I've been meaning to ask you, but I felt like
Yeah, apparently Space Above and Beyond.
Sporking
is,
only shows
I
up
think
to
a
be
lot
like,
of you guys are breaking the first 2 rules of Watch Club.
Did you say it was on the server or no?
For which one, Space? I'm looking right now, but I did. There's been some also new additions of late.
Like in the last day?
Oh,
yeah.
Can you, speaking of the Slow Horses, apparently is really good. There's like 6 seasons of it.
No, that one's not on the server because
I know it's not. I looked.
Vikings was not good all the way through. It was good
The
right
first
up
season
until
was
they
great.
killed off
Ragnar Lothbrok. Ragnar Lothbrok.
Whoever, what's her face?
Ragnar Lothbrok?
No, Ragnar Lothbrok.
So there's
That's not how his name is pronounced or spelled.
Has anybody
your
watched
face
The
is
Winter
pronounced.
King? The Winter King. I've been meaning to start that.
Which one is? I don't.
The Winter
know that.
King. Hold on. The guy.
Yeah, I tried to watch it.
Okay, it wasn't.
I couldn't get through the first episode.
Okay, that's what I'm wondering.
was
Because then there's
boring.
also King and Conqueror. I was starting to watch. I watched like 3 episodes of that. You got Jaime Lannister from Game of Thrones in it, and you also have. I can't.
Did
think
you
of
watch
anybody else.
Mobland season 1?
How
No,
long
I
ago
have
did
that
you watch
list on
these
the
3
list.
episodes?
Yeah.
Why is Mobland good?
Oh,
Yes,
it's-
Oh,
Mobland is
yes.
fantastic.
Phenomenal. One of the best of the year. I watched The Agency past week or so. I actually enjoyed it. Michael Fassbender. It's on Paramount. I enjoyed it. I fast forward through the Gremlin, the chick. I fast forward through all her bullshit. But
TV
the
Wild.
rest of
This
it's
one
really
is
good.
for Slender. Good to see Slender just chilling in this whole stream. Slender, you
No
even
Man's
doing
Sky.
this, and you even doing the Swarm Expedition or free roaming?
I'm free roaming.
Which
I barely
Mobland
played
is it?
this game. I just picked it up like.
Mobland with Tom Hardy and Helen Mirren and
Well, I bought it like 6 months ago,
Pierce
but I
Brosnan.
started it like a week ago.
Okay.
You've still built a pretty big base, given the fact you just started.
This isn't a base. This is a crashed freighter.
But you were in a base, though.
Oh yeah, I've built 2 pretty
There is
substantial bases.
I will tell you, there is nobody
every
better
quarter.
at base building if you're
Yeah,
going
if
to
you
play
can
a
build a
game.
base in a game,
Yeah.
Slender's gonna
Get Slender to do it.
Yeah.
Him or me, either one of us, we're top notch when it comes to base.
And by what Mad means is he will get Slender to build the base and give him
So
access.
what I'm
to
hearing
things.
is we should
or
be
he will
sending
make a
Slender.
bet with Jane Theory and then never
Hey,
start it.
She has not accepted it during regular business hours.
She
and
accepted
unfortunatately
it
today,
days ago.
unfortunately, but it wasn't
That was
during
weeks
regular
ago.
business. It
Matt.
wasn't during business hours.
game is
Man, you
this?
have to
Sometimes I
have
gotta tell you
regular
this.
hours
No
to
Man's
have
Sky.
Your
regular
favorite game,
business hours.
Sporking, Conan Exiles is what
Well,
we're
that
talking
game's
about
good.
with Matt.
Really? Because I have that game. I played it
We
once.
know. We were all there that one
It was
morning
so
you played
awesome. I'm going to start that up again.
Oh
it.
yeah,
They
okay.
updated it.
Matt, you have to
Did
have
they?
regular hours
Yeah.
to have regular business hours.
Not true. There's
I was just-
timestamp when she accepts it, and she
I
didn't
was going
accept
to
it
get to
during-
that. Matt hasn't had regular hours the entire time I've known him.
And I respect
true.
the shit out of him for that.
My favorite part is the random times you'll see the "I'm about to go live" messages, and they just have such wild variation. There was
That's
I
how
forget,
me and Mad met.
was it?
He just one night on Twitter, I knew of him. He had no idea who I was. One night on Twitter, he's like, about to do a speakeasy. Anybody in? And I was like, this was not on DMs. This was just him putting something out on
Just-
Twitter going, I'm about to do a speakeasy. I was like, I'll join. It, boom.
Now, what
Friendship
exactly
began.
is a speakeasy?
Back then, it was just reviewing the guy who, well, I think our first one that we did was reviewing the guy who dresses in the Blockbuster uniform that talks about
Screen
movies.
Junkies.
Screen Junkies, yeah.
No,
Oh, yeah,
sorry,
yeah.
Screen Crush.
Screen
no,
Ram.
wait.
Screen Crush.
No, not Screen Ram.
Screen Crush?
Crush.
Yeah, I think it's Crush. Yeah.
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 Oh,
The guy who has the
trust me,
dog or whatever.
I keep
Yeah.
an eye on him.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah, but I think that was one of the first ones we did was like going through WandaVision, maybe?
Maybe.
Question mark? And I think it was with the twins.
Oh man, y'all missed a great movie today, bro. Circus Island, phenomenal movie. We had so much fun with it. We should have recorded it. That's how great it was.
Why didn't you record it?
Who's us?
Because we were
You
sitting
and-
on the couch watching it.
Oh,
You and
Shredder.
Yeah.
Shredder.
It's like, who you been recording with, bitch?
Yeah, I was starting to worry you were two-timing.
Yeah, sounded
Well,
like
we
it.
know he big time, so two timing wouldn't be past him.
Well, you
Somebody
said I
help
dick
me out in
time?
the private chat.
Big time.
Oh, because the dick time, yeah, I can see that, but
So I put something earlier in the private chat. I was wondering, because I know Slender and Chad watch anime. Have you guys seen Petals of Reincarnations?
Yeah.
God.
No.
What did you feel about it?
I don't know.
Yeah, me too. It's.
I mean, out of
I was hoping for something.
for this current season,
Yeah.
Wisteria Wand and Sword has been amazing.
Yep. Yep.
ReZero is still
Is-
the arc 6 is just so good.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
not a I mean,
no,
it's got.
I am.
Mad, you would like it. There's several parts where the main character goes off the rails and has no compunction about whether a character's male or female for violent acts.
Yeah. True.
okay, all right.
Yeah.
You have
No,
my-
And,
I gotta say it has.
And they
been
go like they show like it's
Oh
crazy.
God, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, I have
Matt
to say
prefers
it's
his
good.
violent acts to lean one direction, but I guess
What
if
with Harry
it's
Styles?
neutral.
I mean,
I don't get that reference.
I would say
One Direction. Come on.
Oh, man.
My recommendations for the current season are an observation log of my fiance,
Loving it. Snowball Earth. Loving it.
Demons of the Shadow Realm is pretty good,
Oh, I was about to bring that one up.
I think I'm watching
and the Warrior Princess and the Barbarian. Are,
Oh,
Yeah,
that
that's
one
a
was
good one.
hilarious.
that. That one's good.
I mean,
those are probably my top 3 this season.
I
Oh,
like- I
I'm
thought-
also
I thought
really
you would've
liking the
liked the
beginning
garden.
after the end.
are really the animation is so shitty on that show.
This
I don't
disgusting
give a fuck,
topic
it's a
makes
good
me remember
story.
we've got to
Scum of the
re-invite
Brave,
Centivere to have you guys' talk on this.
By
I
the
thought
way, does the
Slender
war?
would like I can't say the guy's first name, but it's Garden of Gods.
Is it dubbed yet?
No.
Then I would hate
Okay,
it. I would
that's right.
absolutely despise
That's
it
right.
and not want to watch
right.
it at all.
That's right.
What I was gonna say is, does Warrior Princess and Barbarian King give you a Handyman Saito vibe a lot?
A little bit.
Every time.
This feels.
I
like
mean,
good time for a
I'm
smoke.
just loving that one. That one's really good.
The constant like jokes, they're just great.
Yeah, and then-
Ascendance of a Bookworm is back, and that
Yep,
one's always
it's
good.
always good. Reborn as a vending machine, and I now wonder the dungeon. Season, I think 3. Great. Thank you.
Yeah,
What do you guys-
although the next season is going to be pretty because the summer season is when Trapped in an Atomi game, the Life is Hard for Moms
Oh, no shit.
is back, and
Okay.
I'm really looking forward to that one.
About damn time.
I've been waiting for I'm a
Yeah.
spider. So
That's
what?
never
Like,
getting another
Never
season.
coming back.
I was
huh?
gonna say I don't think that's getting another season, which sucks because I was really
Because it
liking
just
that one.
got real good. And then the classroom
but
of the Black Cat and Witch.
We talked
Sorry.
anime and we've
Biggles.
incepted Biggles into the chat. Yeah.
Biggles, I have not been on. This is the first time Mad knows, like in probably a month. I'm moving, buying a house, selling a house, crying sometimes by myself. It's, eat clay.
Oh, by the way, I meant to mention Slender. Did you watch the movie for the I Got a Cheat Skill in Another World and Became Unrivaled in the Real World too?
I liked it.
There was a movie?
Yeah, they dropped a
Yeah.
1 hour
Yep.
movie that
Special.
it's on Crunchyroll.
Did not watch that, but I'll have to check it out.
Has it
Because I
been
know
dubbed
you
yet?
really like that show.
I don't know if it's been dubbed yet.
I don't know if sometimes they don't dub the movies.
Yeah, but that show's awesome.
The special, it looks like it's only dubbed in Hindi.
Oh, so you'll be fine, Slender.
Oh yeah, that sounds fucking great.
You can watch the sub.
Or I could just not watch it.
Yeah,
There's that option too. I know which one Brahma's been watching. It's probably if Brahma was watching, I would imagine it was Warrior Princess and Barbarian King. That's right up his alley.
That is very right up his alley.
What about the Black Cat and the Witch?
Either that or he likes big girls too. Because that's a yeah. anime.
Yeah. Scum of the Brave's good.
I'm still. I like Sends to Be a Hero. I'm waiting for that. I think there's supposed to be another core.
Oh, that's
for that.
a really that first season was
Wait a minute, which one's
fucking
that?
good.
Sentenced to Be a Hero. I
Oh,
think was supposed
awesome.
to have another core coming later this year.
And I thought you guys hated the beginning after the end because I loved it
I
right
hated
off the
it.
rip.
I hate
I
it.
think it's great.
I loved it.
It
I've-
is
Oh, okay.
I'm thoroughly enjoying the beginning after the end.
the animation is so stilted and bad. Like it's
Dude, I don't
it's a
give a
fucking
fuck about the
PowerPoint.
animation. It's the story that's
The
so damn
story's
good.
great.
I miss.
And I
you too,
thought you
Biggles.
guys, well, it's not dubbed yet, but I think you guys will like Always a Catch once it's dubbed. It's one of those type of movies that I think Slender you would like.
Let's see. Reincarnated as a slime. I could.
Yeah,
I did
this
not believe
season's
that
been
is the
alright.
biggest fucking show in Japan. Apparently, it sells more merch and moves more stuff. And I know that the light novel and stuff finally just finished up recently.
This season's been good. And
DB
just to
Wild, yeah, animes work under a name that starts with an H, but they do make borderline ones that are available for regular consumption too.
And I'll invite you too, and anybody else who wants to do it on the panel. But with Biggles, once I move, I am going to do an anime show at least twice a month. So love to have you guys on with that.
I'll see if I have time.
Yeah,
I
of
mean,
course,
you
Smash.
you definitely need a slice of life and rom-com expert. So
Yeah, I know you got me into it. I never
Did
thought
you-
I'd watch any
By
of
the
those.
way, Dangers in My Heart that'll be coming back. They just I still need
know.
to.
I'm so excited.
That shows it's such a good romance anime. I know Mad doesn't like that.
I don't
kind of
know
stuff.
that one.
You don't know Danger? I
Dangers
thought we
in My
made you
Heart?
watch. It is Diabetes the anime because
Wait
it's
a
so
minute, let me
sugary
see.
sweet.
It's on Crunchyroll.
That, by the way,
No,
that
it's
phrase
on
is
High
patented
Dive.
to Slender. But I think it's also at this point it might be on Hulu as well.
Let me see.
it's really good though.
Yeah.
Oh
it's
yeah,
like
I
everything
tried.
you
I
would
tried the
want-
first episode, but I couldn't even.
No,
get
you
that
gotta
far.
get
I'll-
past- alright,
you
so
gotta
the
get past
first
the first
two-
the first episode, like that. His whole being weird and violent thing,
Mm-hmm.
I thought I was gonna hate it. It gets dropped at the end of the first episode and never comes back.
All right, I'll
It
give
is.
a
It's
chance.
trying to set up that eventually
He
the
becomes a
edge-
completely different person by
Be-
episode 2.
Yeah,
Okay.
because what you see very quickly is the edgelord persona was just his shield to protect himself emotionally.
Okay, all right. I'm
It
so glad.
usually is.
You know,
And-
he
and-
was.
and
He looks
honestly,
like he
the
was
best
going
way
to the
I can
Black Parade,
describe
man.
it-
Yeah.
The best way I can describe Dangers in My Heart is it's everything you wish that Rent a Girlfriend would hurry up and fucking be.
Okay, I see what you mean then. All right, so two more. The Farming Life 2 is out, which is great, and then I know,
Otherwise known as How I Impregnate the Entire Village.
Yeah, I can't wait. And I know you guys are like into these type of ones, the heretical type.
The
queens,
heretical
but
princess villainous is
the
that
most
one's a good
heretical.
one.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
really good.
I just rewatched level 9. The I Might Be a Villainous at level 99.
Oh yeah, that's good.
And I might be the hidden
Is it
boss.
dubbed yet?
No, but I just like that one. It
was good.
It's hilarious. We are losing the entire other
Sorry.
rest of the chat.
Yeah, let's
here.
let's get back into it.
You know what? Let's do something to involve Imp here, gaming wise. Slender, which you sent me the link. Who was now catching up to you finally again? It was
Legendary Drops.
Sporking.
I like Legendary Drops' videos, but like he did a whole video today on how everybody was talking about how Xbox is back, and
watched
I was
that.
like,
Yeah, I watched
Xbox is not back. Xbox was never coming back. I've been saying for months now that Xbox is not coming back, and he has finally accepted. Yeah, Xbox was never coming back.
The dirty secret is that Xbox was never actually that competitive as a gaming console.
They didn't intend it to be.
That wasn't
in the 360 era. Xbox was the dominant force, but they
In
haven't been since.
in North America.
No,
What else matters?
worldwide.
No, they were not worldwide. They were not
Okay,
even
look
close.
it up. Go ahead.
Yeah, the
Yeah, look it
Nintendo
up.
Wii was the dominant console in that.
That doesn't
era.
even count.
And the PlayStation outsold Xbox in Europe and in Japan.
The Nintendo Wii came out like 3-4 months after the Xbox and the PlayStation.
More than
And it's
that.
still
Yeah, if not
outsold
longer.
them.
Yes, it did outsell them, but two things can be true at once. The Nintendo Wii beat the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation, but before the Nintendo Wii, the Xbox 360 was the dominant console.
Yeah,
Only in
Slender's
North
not
America.
Slender's not entirely wrong because the PS3 didn't start outselling the 360 until the end of the generation.
Yeah,
And-
like
Once they started
Because-
having multiple price drops, because people were not down with the idea of $600-700 for a console at that
Both
time.
both consoles were surpassed in global sales by Nintendo Wii. All right, here's the thing.
That doesn't even count.
The
as a
Xbox
fucking
the
console.
Xbox 360 sold 84 million units worldwide. PS3 sold 87.4. Nintendo Wii sold 101 million.
Right. Everybody gets that, but I don't count that even as a. That's for grandparents and fucking toddlers.
yes, and again, we're not talking raw numbers. We're talking which one was dominating when they were out.
Only
Again,
in-
the
More
Wii came
totally-
out many months after the PS3 and the Xbox 360. Like the PS3 and the Xbox 360 were early in the year. The Wii came out just in time for Christmas, if I remember correctly.
It was more than
for
a year.
grandparents.
Xbox 360 came out on November 22nd, 2005. PS3 was November 11th, 2006. So it had one full year.
Yeah. So you can't say, oh, well, the Wii was dominating when it didn't exist for another fucking year.
The Wii was released. The Wii and PS3 both came out in November 2006. But no, Xbox only ever mattered in North America. It didn't ever matter in Japan,
What
and it
else
didn't ever
matters?
matter in Europe.
They don't matter.
It did matter in Europe, though. It did pretty well in Europe.
I don't think it did. I'm going to look it up. All right. 360 in Europe.
I'd have to agree
Boy.
that my recollection is that the 360 did pretty well and was dominating.
Remember when we were like, let's
It
get
was
back on track?
absolutely dominating because of Halo and a whole bunch of other stuff.
Totally on track.
The 360 also had the red ring of death.
Yeah, I went through a few.
Which was
Yep.
very easy
The-
to fix. You
all right,
just open
so-
it up and you hit the CPU with a hairdryer.
Well, now you tell me.
I
Couldn't you hit
fixed
it with
mine like
any-
4 times.
You had to hit it with a hairdryer, couldn't
just-
you hit it with a hammer? Or
No,
I
you
just
gotta
got it warranted twice.
you just gotta heat it up. It had cheap solder, and the solder would need to be reflowed, so you just hit it with some heat.
Man, that's what I kept trying to tell him, but nobody will listen to me.
All right.
Yeah.
I was
So
like, man, it just needs to be reflowed.
in the
whatever.
U.S., here's where
Everything
this is,
flows.
and this is why. All right. So in the U.S., it outsold the PS3 by 16 million units, which is where I say the U.S. is, but then the Wii outsold it by 2. But if you look at the rest of the world in the UK,
Again,
was,
though, you keep saying the Wii outsold it. That's great. You're trying to compare two consoles that came out a year apart, and
they're
acting
in the
like
same
year-
generation.
You're
They're in the
acting
same
like
generation.
the year that it was there before the Wii existed doesn't count for anything because it doesn't serve your argument.
The Xbox came out a year ahead of it, and it still didn't sell as much as the other two. That actually
and
seems
dominated
kind of,
for that entire fucking year.
it. I don't. I think PS2 and he
No,
was still
360 once it started rolling was pretty much the way to go.
Huge. I'm old enough to remember. It
even
was
I had one, and I was a
working
PlayStation
at
guy.
GameStop at the time.
again in
Although I
North.
still prefer the PlayStation 3.
Yeah.
You guys are all talking about experience in North America, which is the
'Cause that's
point
all
I'm
that
making.
counts.
It only counts.
Yeah.
Japan is the biggest gaming market in the world.
But they're not.
anymore.
Where
us,
is
are they?
that? Where is that? Next to
I've
Mexico?
never
We
even
don't
heard
care.
of Japan, you fuck.
I
Are
thought
they
we got
new-
rid of
are
that
they
like in the
South Koreans?
40s.
God damn it, Slender! You're the one who taught me that Japan, and I went and did all the research. So shut
The
the
rest
fuck
of the
up.
world in this case is freaking Korea.
Yeah, right.
The rest of the all right.
Yes.
So we've got
You've
Japan,
gotten so
UK.
sidetracked and hung up on something that has nothing to do with anything, though.
Why is it?
Isn't that the name of the show?
You can't call it the dominant console when it only dominated one zone out of the entire world.
For an
Xbox
entire
360
year.
dominant.
It was
pretty easy.
This is a temporal discussion.
Only in
Pick
North
your time.
America.
Right, but it was doing better numbers than anything else on the market at the time.
Only
for
in
an
North-
entire year. No, overall.
I don't know, because I think initially in Japan, the 3DS was probably outselling it pretty regularly. I would
3DS wasn't out at that point.
Handheld does not go up against a console.
Yeah.
No.
Ever.
DS then.
You really think
That's
the
still a
N64
handheld.
was kicking the shit out of the Xbox 360?
It would have been the GameCube.
How about the
at that time.
GameCube? The
I-
fucking GameCube,
I
which
prob-
nobody bought.
I bet the GameCube did outsell
How about
in
the
Japan.
Kinect?
How
I
about
like
Nobody had
ColecoVision.
best system ever?
The best system that never
Forever.
Nintendo 3DO. What was it?
3DS?
The one that
Virtual
would blind
Boy.
you? Yeah, Virtual
Oh,
Boy.
the Virtual Boy.
Virtual Boy.
How's the Switch?
The Switch is actually pretty solid. I
The
mean,
Switch is fantastic. The Switch 2 is a fucking ripoff.
Okay.
Everything
Oh, no,
since
of
the
what?
Nintendo 64 from Nintendo is trash.
The Switch was good. The Switch was actually a really good console.
So, but the point I'm trying to make is the Xbox
But-
360 dominated
But
that
wait
one
a
generation
minute.
The
in
most
North
important
America.
region.
Wait a
Yeah.
minute. Your whole premise is flawed because you're using Reddit. I mean, Reddit,
snap.
Reddit is
Yeah.
trash.
You can't trust those guys
You can't trust Reddit.
You know,
it's trash.
fucked up now.
Also,
unless they agree with me.
Shifty is 100% correct on this. Nintendo was no longer in the same market as Sony and Microsoft.
Were they ever?
Nintendo released Nintendo games.
Yeah.
Sony and Microsoft released video games.
Look, none of them compete with Steam now. I mean, Capcom just came out this week with data saying that
Steam's
Steam
not
is
a-
their Steam is their number one sales place.
But nobody's
location.
arguing that. We're talking
nobody's
about back
arguing
at that
that.
time.
All right, at that time, I would say PC gaming was still bigger at that time.
No,
No, not
not
even
close. I
even
don't think so.
fucking close.
When was this?
Consoles dominated
2000,
in the 2000s.
No.
PS3 was what?
Yeah, the early
2006?
I would
2006
say
and so.
I would say the 1993 for that's when consoles started getting just massive. Because I just remember none of us
No, I'd
played
say
on
84,
computers
85
anymore.
when the Nintendo
Well,
came out.
Yeah, that was
the
huge.
Atari.
Yeah.
PC did not become
Sega
the master
Genesis,
race
man.
until probably the mid 2010s.
Yeah.
Steam came out I think in 08, and honestly, I fired up Steam. I
Steam
installed
was
it
just
when I
a
installed
DRM when
Fear.
it first.
PC was picking
And-
up in the early 2000s because that's when World of Warcraft
And
came
here's
out.
here's the
Yeah,
thing though
04
about
is
it.
when WoW came
When
out.
Steam first came out, it was a pile of shit.
Yeah, it was, and it was
I
just
fucking
DRM.
hated it. There was so much friction. It was slow. It ate up resources. The agent tanked my RAM. I shut that fucking thing down, and I didn't look at Steam again for almost 10 years. When I came back almost 10 years later, I was like, holy shit, Steam's good now. But for almost 10 years, I never wanted anything to do with it.
And at this point, that's where our whole collections are.
Yes.
Pretty much all of us, except for Mad with his Madden crap.
Like if I can
no,
I can get it
there-
for
you can
if
get
I
them
could
on
get it for
PC.
like $30 at Epic Games Store or Uplay or one of those other digital storefronts, but I can get it for 40 on Steam, I'll pay the extra $10 just
I'd
to put
rather
it in my
have an
Steam
intact
library.
Steam library than
Yep.
go to Epic or Xbox Game Pass.
Yep. And you can get Madden in the NCAA on Steam.
Weird. How does Shredda get onto your Steam account to buy you that as a
Man,
birthday
I don't
present
know.
every
She
year?
keeps it a surprise for my birthday, guy. Stop trying to ruin it.
Actually, Brahma, it is really easy to give a game to someone as a gift.
I know. I just
Yep.
don't see Shredda having a Steam account. I
Wow.
see her having
Hey,
a
Brahma's
mobile
saying you're not
phone.
smart enough to get something on Steam.
I see her
Sexist.
having a mobile phone that she uses energy on every 5 minutes.
Hmm.
Ooh, I just told her too what you said.
He
I
is.
know. I just heard you. If I get a
Digging a
text, I'm going to
hole.
respond to her and say, I don't believe Mad.
Oh wow, she texts him. That's great. I'm just shit, I guess. don't
Well,
get
I have
mean
to hold
texts.
his meds every now and then. So
Let's go to the AI overview on the search. Here it is.
Oh,
for
what are you still on this?
Yes.
Oh my god.
The Xbox 360 did not win the 7th generation in total global sales.
Again, you
No
are
one said
trying to
that.
broaden it out to include the entire generational time frame.
That's how you measure it in a fucking generation.
No, I don't measure Nintendo against anybody because Nintendo doesn't sell any fucking games other than Nintendo games.
You can't
that's
like
what
Nobody
me and
buys
Fifty
a
were saying.
console for anything other
Nintendo
than
made
Nintendo.
games.
Brahma is
Sony
exactly right
and
on that
Xbox
point.
made video games.
Kids buy Nintendo, grown-ass men and women buy a Sony PlayStation or an Xbox.
Wii
Again,
real
tennis
for
and
real.
Wii bowling was completely different than playing
Number
Call
one,
of Duty.
You
Let me,
compare it
write
to
that
the
down.
yeah, you gotta compare it to the whole generation. I'm sorry.
No,
you
you
can't
don't.
just take a snapshot in time and say it
Yes,
won.
I
Yes,
can.
you
I can,
can.
because it's
That's
just-
exactly the point of a snapshot in time, dipshit.
You know what? I think I'm
That's getting a
siding
little
with
bit
Chad.
personal.
I'm siding with Chad because
Yeah, that
when
was
the
a little
Wii
rough.
when the Wii came out, it was massive, massive.
Yes,
No
but it
one's
was
saying
not.
it wasn't.
It was
Massive.
not games that gamers were playing. It was freaking
Oh, you weren't
Wii
playing
tennis,
tennis?
Wii bowling. I mean,
Yeah, it was for
they had it
grandparents
in
and
fucking
toddlers.
retirement homes.
Yeah, well, it was like virtual reality before like the
And the
Oculus was
PS3
around.
outsold
Yeah.
Xbox 360 by the end of the generation,
By the end of the generation, sure.
which still counts.
After
It's
all
still
the
going.
issues.
Yes, yes.
Whose generation?
You really
The
are
seventh.
Donnie in this conversation right now, Chad. You're out of your fucking element.
You're starting to
tried,
win me over,
Chad.
Chad.
The
just
Wii
by
that's
really
what I'm
tied the room
saying.
together, though.
how
Like,
mean he's being to you.
he's
Yeah.
being to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've shared a picture of the ultimate games
Even
console,
Chad's like,
by
that
the
was
way.
mean.
Just,
I'm going back to Chad's side.
That's what I
Whatever.
did.
Whatever. Let me clue you guys in on something.
Chad's
This is
being
not
attention-
Chad's first time.
All
Chad's
right.
left the room.
No, I'm right here. I'm just pointing out that it specifically
Chad's first
says
time produced 3
it
kids.
won in North America, but not worldwide.
Where it
which is
counts.
what I've said. That it was the Xbox footprint has always been mainly impact in North America, but not worldwide, which is
No one's
why they
disagreeing
can't.
with that.
Which is
No one,
and then
no one has disagreed with that from the beginning.
So why the fuck are you trying to say it was
Because
more
America's
important?
the best.
Well, because when
America's
I
the
was
market.
explaining the current situation, you immediately interrupted me to say, no, Xbox has never dominated anything ever.
The xenophobic
It had-
Japanese would never. pick
That is exactly what you said.
Microsoft
You said
over Sony.
Yeah, because I
Xbox
stand
has
by
never
it.
been a dominant
is-
presence in gaming since
Because
its inception.
it
Except,
hasn't.
what did it do? Won America? The second largest gaming market in the world?
For one,
The only important place.
Well,
in the
even
world.
by the chart that we were looking at on Reddit, it had America being the largest gaming market because the Japan market was a tiny sliver compared
Japan's
to what
gaming market's shrunk
the US was.
a lot.
Smaller population.
And the rest of the world is
No,
basically
just don't.
South Korea.
Well, yeah, and are those
And
Japanese
China.
numbers, are those per
And those
capita?
are all
a
farmers.
lot of Korean.
it picked up for that one spot before it ended up being outsold by PS3. North America for one generation before it immediately lost North America. By PS4, it wasn't even close, and by this new generation, it's not even close.
Okay.
So, and
so
it wasn't close in
can
the
you
first
agree-
generation.
Can you agree that you're full of shit when you say they never dominated any markets?
He can't do it.
Oh man.
Gaming
An
is
awful lot
not
of
just
personal
one market.
investment in this argument.
So I stand
Really? Like I'm starting
Gaming
to
is
sweat a
not
little bit.
one.
I know.
Now
Oh my
that's
fucking
Slender's
God.
side.
Getting a bit
Now
Xbox.
that's Slender's
Here's
side.
another thing. If you did you notice that the Microsoft
Sporking's
fucking
gonna
accountants
disappear for 3.5
have
months.
said that Xbox has never actually made them money?
Yeah, it was
Not
never their
once.
intent to make
Not
money.
No
once.
console maker has ever made money off of the
Yes,
consoles
no.
that I know of.
PS2 made
Nope.
tons of money for Sony.
Took a while.
Microsoft's intent was never to make money.
Brahma, does he do this on the bullpen? Does he just grab the goalposts
Yes.
and start running?
You're supposed to be my main mod. Why are you asking me what happens on the bullpen?
Because I don't watch it every week.
You son of
Only when I'm there.
Come on now, Slender. We both know what you were going to say. Not every week.
Ever?
I watch it quite a bit. You know I do because I'm in the chat quite often.
I know. That's why you're supposed to be the main mod.
I'm not the main mod. There's someone else in there who's more main
Darren.
mod than I am.
Yeah, Darren does all the posting of links.
Yeah.
And is he the one who's banned a few people besides?
Yeah.
No, Slender. He's
Besides
banned
Slender.
one. Slender
little-
has done other bannings where I've allowed it.
No, but Darren though, he's a little heavy on the hammer.
It's fine by me.
We talked about it.
The ban hammer. Yeah.
Soul Assassins.
I think
Simple
Brahma and I
political
are.
disagreements
Yeah.
are not a bannable offense.
Yeah. Now, when
Chad,
they
I'm
start
sharing a
being
picture of
assholes or
I'm
trolls
sharing a
are.
nice picture of the Ultimate Console.
Listen, when I
I think
swing the
Imp had
ban
one of
hammer,
the-
I
Imp
give
had one of these.
I
Nice.
give multiple warnings before I swing the ban hammer.
I mean,
and it's
imagine playing
usually a
games on that.
24-hour ban.
Oh, it's the Matt Shredder.
Isn't that good?
Hello, panel and chat, and Sporking. What the?
Thank you for making me separate. Are you following my channel? I don't think you do.
That's the kind of console, by the way, you would play
Wait
while
till-
wearing like a silvery James Bond jumpsuit that
You would
the
with pink
villain
hair.
gave you. Yeah.
And you're about to launch a shuttle to shoot down a UFO.
And you'd be threatening the country for $1 million.
I do love.
remember these at the
Do you
time,
love in the second movie when it's Tim Robbins and he's like, "I want $100 billion." He's like, "Why'd you make up that number? That's just why don't you ask a cajillion dollars? It's 1960, whatever. You can't ask for that."
Anyway, circling back to the gaming news that we were
Oh,
covering.
God.
Do we have to?
Xbox is doing a bunch of
covering
layoffs. Those
something?
are coming down the pike. They're going to be shutting down. They're going to be shutting down studios real soon as well. And don't think that PlayStation isn't doing the same thing because PlayStation is in a really bad spot too. So we're probably looking at thousands of layoffs before the end of the year.
I mean, didn't I hear
Again.
like Sony is the Sony people are apparently really mad at the Bungie guys for not making them the money that they should have made them with.
Yeah,
Destiny
they're
and
gonna try
Marathon.
and try and shut down Bungie and fold it into PlayStation proper, or just shelf the IP, or give it to another studio.
You could burn it. That would be easier.
I mean, I'm not going to disagree that Bungie mismanaged Destiny for its entire lifespan. They had a game that was really popular, probably the most popular looter shooter of its era, both versions, and they still mismanaged both of them.
I have
It
to
was
give
the
a
most
lot.
repetitive, no in-game
Yeah.
game ever made.
See, even though I think that it's a really shitty game, Chad, I can be the bigger man and allow that, yes, Destiny 2 is an incredibly popular game. It's a shit game, but it's an incredibly popular game for some reason.
All this criticism of Bungie is wrong because I think the Bungie leadership did a great job. They got $3.8 billion for that shit. I mean, that is
hold on.
fucking great leadership.
Should have stuck with Halo with an actual single-player mode and multiplayer mode that was a deathmatch type thing. Because Destiny, much like some of the Diablos,
Are
some
you
of
done
the other
talking
games,
out your ass, 70s?
Well, the
No,
problem,
but if I
Destiny
was a
never
Bungie
should.
executive, I'd be very happy. I made a shit ton of money when I
Here's
sold that shit.
Here's where they. All right, so eventually, by the end of Destiny 1, they had enough content that it was a pretty good game. When they did Destiny 2, they had
I
the
did
same
not feel
problem.
so at all.
They had the same problem that they had with Destiny 1 when it launched, which was it didn't have enough endgame content to justify the grind. And the other problem is by Destiny 2, they were really emphasizing the fucking PvP, deathmatch part, like it to the point where you should never have to do PvP for an exotic quest line when you're in a game like Destiny. And they put in for stuff that you wanted to get in your main like PvE route, you had to go, and I fucking hated having to go to PvP and had to get like 10 headshots with a sniper rifle and all these stupid things because I didn't like the Destiny PvP setup and I hated playing in there.
Let's say what it is. Your lack of skill.
No,
You need to get good. You weren't going to get those headshots.
I am very good. I just don't like playing with a sniper rifle. I'm not a sniper rifle loadout.
No,
I am
Sporking.
terrible.
You can't say
No.
that about yourself. I saw you play Conan.
No,
You're
we're
a
shooting
real
games.
sniper rifle.
You're one of the best gamers I have ever seen in my life.
I don't like to float my own boat. Brahma, you're so sweet.
I don't like to float my own boat.
Yeah, you never heard that saying?
No.
Like,
That's a very old saying.
I don't like
it's
to
old.
crap my own horn.
Excuse me. Yeah. I don't like to rank
I'm
my
just
own earlobe. But yeah, everybody
Crank.
knows these.
You should go do some more oxygen.
Yeah, do you still do that? I have like a can that's
No, I
just
don't
been
know.
sitting here for
I want to
years.
find a can because I don't know where I got those, but I might get them. But one was, it said nitrous something, and I was like, oh, this must be it. But it wasn't.
Just made your voice very high pitched.
Yeah, no, that's helium. Nitrogen made me more. You guys never did balloons back in the day? Okay.
Yeah, that's helium.
No, nitrogen.
No, it's not.
Nitrous oxide.
Nitrous
Back
oxide.
at concerts, you get
They used to
big
use it in the
balloons.
dentist.
Nitrous
years ago.
oxide is laughing gas. You get that at the dentist. Helium
Yeah,
is what you put in
and
balloons.
if you know a dentist, you get it in a tank.
Here's the
Or you get whipped
thing.
cream
I'm not a dirty fucking hippie. I don't do shit like
Well,
Whippets?
it was the first time I did it was at a dead show, so I can't even fight that. Okay.
Imp and Spork are now taking whippets?
No, not anymore,
No,
dude.
not anymore,
Why? You
man.
know where
Fuck
to get them?
that.
What? Yeah, fuck that. I mean,
Yeah. You go buy some
no.
whipped cream.
You can actually buy little tanks now. They say it's food grade. It's ridiculous. Killing the kids.
Yeah, it's great for your brain.
Yeah, right.
Hey.
I
So is
mean, you be
bourbon.
me. Hey, 70s. How are you, man?
What? I'm good, man.
All right,
good.
That's when you're
all
supposed to
good.
go Eeyore and be like, thanks for noticing me.
Beyond all that, there really isn't much
Gee,
gaming news.
thanks.
We did get
Pal
a. I
World
guess-
1.0 is dropping July 10th. I'm pretty excited about that.
All right. In that case, Soul Assassin wants to know if any of us have a stand on the save Stargate.
I do, and I've been doing tweet storms and stuff like that. I've been taking part in all those things.
I enjoyed the
stand
show.
on what?
Saving Stargate.
Oh, I don't give a shit.
Well, it's more like saving the revival of Stargate because Stargate's already done.
Yeah, they were going to
They're
revive it
trying to
under the
revive
same
it, and the
team
revival is being killed.
with
So
the same team that did it originally, and
Well, more people should have watched it when it was on then.
well, they did. It did like I don't know, 15
But not enough for them to keep going.
Well, everyone got tired.
No, it was
that
their
was-
high. It was
that's like
actually
20
one of the
years ago.
highest rated shows on the Sci-Fi Channel.
Yeah.
They just wanted to invest in Eureka because they owned the rights to that one.
Oh yeah, I watched a little bit of that.
So because Stargate was owned by MGM, so all the licensing and other stuff for Stargate was MGM money, whereas Eureka was a Sci-Fi original. So they switched to doing Sci-Fi originals. That's when they pushed Eureka, and there was another show that was like based on a Stephen King property that they ran with where it was a sheriff, and they were anyway. So they made a joke about it because the Stargate creator has been the showrunner from the original show has been pointing stuff out where he was slipping things into the last season because he thought he was pretty sure the people at Sci-Fi weren't even looking at his scripts anymore. So they made a joke where they have the characters talking about like, well, the Stargate program doesn't get the support it deserves anymore. Somebody should really do something about that. And then one of the guys in the scene is like, where does all the money go? And then one of the background character goes, Eureka. And then,
They slipped all
Like-
sorts of other stuff in because they weren't getting notes
oh
anymore.
yeah, Haven was the other show
Haven.
that they were doing.
The
That
Shaven
was
Haven.
I think that was the one that the wrestler was in, not what's his name, Edge was in that show. But they
Lord.
Yeah, and that's also the reason they canceled Farscape when they did, Stargate when they picked that one up. They didn't know that was owned by the Henson Company, which they weren't. They all want to make their money. So, and now Amazon, which owns MGM, so they own it outright. They would be getting all the benefits. Decided that they were originally bringing in all the people because Stargate. If you go to conventions, Stargate has a surprisingly strong, rabid fan base that buys and supports their stuff. And
I don't even
so-
know why people would want them to bring it back based on what all they've done on these IPs. Do you trust them to do a good job?
But that was the
I
point.
don't.
It was the
That was the
original.
point.
They were bringing back
creators
all the
that were
people
doing
from
it.
the show that
And they're all
everybody liked.
based guys. Joseph Malozzi and others are all very based guys, and they were going to keep it true to it. Amazon didn't want that. They said, "Oh, we want a new audience. We don't want the fans." The old
Yes,
fans.
because why would we want the built-in millions of people who
We'll
already
just
love
have
the
a
show?
reboot and make it
Most of them are
completely
dead
different.
or in a
We'd rather
retirement
get
home.
the Pride Month.
No, there's a ton. That's
No,
the whole,
most of them
I
are
mean,
middle-aged.
The fans have been out in
Basically dead.
strength as a result of this. They've got a
Basically
big
dead.
fan base. It's a big fan base.
I
However,
think Mad just admitted we're all basically dead on this panel.
Yeah, man.
All
I
of
mean,
us
I
are
knew it
dead.
about 70s and Imp.
Just
I-
my
That's pretty
soul.
surprised
ageist,
about
man.
the rest of us.
Oh,
I'm
Matt,
enjoying
did you
that.
know
Quite-
that Shredder
quite
is
frankly,
making invites for you?
I've
Invites.
given Mad another great idea for History Interrupted. I hope he saw it. About the Irish.
Shredder.
And no one ever
Sporking-
invited me, so
well,
thank
no,
you.
Sporking. Shredder has now officially invited you.
Well, thank you very much.
So what?
History
I'll have to work.
Interrupted.
I guess I'll have
You
to work
have a
with you
permanent
behind the
link.
scenes. I've never
You-
been invited, but
You're in the group chat.
You've
for
been
History
invited
Interrupted.
I don't know what you
pretty
guys are
much
talking
every
about.
week that we've
What
done
group
it
chat?
since the beginning.
I've
what
never
group
seen
chat?
it.
The one that you always post your random fucking show updates
That's like
in.
That
30
does
of
not
them.
narrow it down at
Yeah,
all.
I
not
know
at
it
all,
doesn't.
dude. What are
That's
you
kind of my
talking about?
point.
God, Slender, I didn't realize you were so angry as a human
Chad,
being.
can I highlight something real quick?
Which
Yes,
one?
go ahead.
Hi, Sporking.
So,
my
it
name's
turns
Slender.
out,
I guess
Matt
we've never
Shredder.
met.
Matt Shredder, what the F is a Switch? I have zero gaming knowledge, which basically says I don't know that she knows how to buy Madden on Steam as a gift, which was
Yeah.
the argument we were having right before she appeared in the chat.
Well, no. She never buys it on Steam for him. She gets. The
He
console.
just
This is
said
the
he
first
gets it
year.
on Steam.
Yeah.
This is the first year that. God, you're ruining my surprise. Yes, I'm getting it on Steam.
If you get it every year, how is it a goddamn surprise?
How about you
said you don't have a
magic?
console.
Let me have my magic.
Also, we got some more
No.
Tina Bojan lore that
Sorry,
has been
can't do
revealed.
that.
I
Those
started
just all
Whippets
programming.
before most of you were born.
Not me,
Okay.
buddy.
Okay.
We need to
yeah.
start keeping track of the Bojan lore
Dude.
to actually create like a,
No, you want to
a
watch her? She's,
biography.
she's mafioso.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. She's going to make you disappear if you
But
keep
she's
Ask
talking
about
like
the
that.
She's the
hospital.
one slowly revealing it. So I mean, all we do is compile.
Yeah, but you
the
don't want to keep.
stories.
That doesn't mean you're supposed to memorize that shit and keep track
Yeah.
I think it does. Why else
That-
would she be revealing it?
to let you know not to remember shit.
You treat her like she's a clown, like she's here to fucking amuse you.
Yeah.
No, I'm treating her like this could be the greatest non-fictional story ever.
Why don't you just
told.
tell her to
The
go get
story of
her
Tina.
her shine box? God.
First meetup Tina comes to, she's just gonna walk right up to me and be like, "I know it was you."
So you're
better-
saying you want
she-
her to kiss you?
Yeah, I was
Okay.
about to say she better not do that. Your wife will.
Yeah, how'd that work out last time
Good
that
Take's
happened?
gonna be right there, being like, "Don't you do it."
Good
Bad
day.
take.
Such a good guy.
I mean, I hope you're not anywhere near the shower again. We know your wife almost took care of things, and that would probably drive her to finish the job.
That is
Whoa.
true. I almost did get the second circumcision.
I mean, Brahma was almost in the same state as 70s pup, You losing the reproductive organs.
I don't think you can
He,
say
he was going to get his uterus removed.
I said losing reproductive organs, which is a broader term. I didn't say that he.
Way to
was-
go, Captain Vagary.
Imp
That would
jumps
be the
in.
point.
She did.
What is going on?
Imp said something, and we're all just flabbergasted.
There was a time when my wife clipped me with the razor
Oh,
in the shower. On
like you were asking her to do this?
On the twigs
No.
and berries.
Oh, yeah, he was totally
on
into
the-
it.
on the head.
Some people are. You never know. Okay.
On the head.
Oh, on the tip.
Yes.
God, that's like worse than
Brahma's
zipping it
no
up.
longer a Gentile.
And it was like
L'chaim.
it was not like a Mach 3
L'chaim.
with just 3 razor blades. It was like one of those 5-bladed ones.
By the way,
Oh
why do we
my
need so
God,
many
dude.
blades?
We don't. In fact, don't buy razors anymore, everybody, because single-use razors or even like regular razors, all you have to do is take a piece of denim, like your jeans, and run the razor against it like 30 times, and then put a little bit of mineral oil on it, and it will make it super sharp again. The mineral oil will also make it slide in the same way that the little gel strip does on all the razors, which is the first thing to wear out on every single razor.
If
I have to do my head like every 2 days. If I were to go with their razors, it would be every time I shave.
I muted him, Mad. Go with what you were going to say.
What I was going to say was, if there's anything you want to DIY, it's razors.
I was listening. I used to use, not on my head, but a straight razor for a little, because, you know, I thought I was cool. Best shave ever. And it's really not as hard as people think. It just takes a lot longer.
Okay, Shredder throwing Mad further under the bus. So technically, I do not ever engage with input of payment information or downloading of this Mad you speak of. So pointing the finger to Mad.
And it's in writing. It is recorded. It is on the internet. It's forever.
Forever.
Mad is an imposter. He lied to us.
No, I did not.
For years. For years, he's lied.
Yeah.
No,
I don't even know who you are anymore.
It's me, Mad.
No. No.
I'll defend
the Mad
you.
I knew was
Mad.
different.
I'll defend you.
Thank you.
The Mad I know claims he never bought Madden. It was always
I
bought
don't.
for him.
What else have you lied to us about?
I was going to say something terrible. 65%.
I don't get math jokes.
Actually.
Brahma has seen me, Nick. I mean, Brahma has seen my scars.
What? What?
Oh, so you guys are on that level. All right, my bad.
I have seen some graphs
Mm.
in the upper body region.
That was a fryer later incident.
That's where they are.
Oh, man.
So when you say upper body region, you mean like above the knees?
No, I mean like above the belly button.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Like from an upwards look, you got this?
No, Sporking, I'm not your cousin.
Oh, man, you know him? I mean her. I mean what? Good times, guys. I'm having fun.
Yeah, we're even bringing up some Sporking lore from years ago.
I can't tell you how getting roasted for that entire thing about the Xbox is completely worth it for Shredder throwing Mad under the bus and exposing the years of lies.
Dude, you were getting roasted? I don't remember anything prior to Shredder pointing out that Matt has lied to us since the day we met him.
Look at this.
Look at this.
Look at this. Somebody sent a text message to try to save him. So, pardon, it is technically true that Mad does not pay for Mad.
It's technically.
Technically.
Oh,
technically.
Grammar police.
Ooh, yeah, Brad, you better be careful, dude. You're going to piss her off.
I am going to piss her off.
Yeah,
That's
but we
the
don't
point.
have to deal
And
with
also, it's probably Shredder pays for most things.
Ooh, that would be calling Mad out.
Why
Saying
am I
he's
feeling Mad's eyes twitching now?
What was the line in Big Lebowski about the allowance?
Oh.
I don't.
It pulls the room together?
No, that's about the rug.
No shit.
I'm looking up
And
the
it
Big
ties the room
Lebowski
together.
right now.
Whatever. I saw the movie once.
What?
Yeah. I was
You're talking about the allowance
Same.
one?
I mean, so now
When he says, my wife is not the issue here, if she cannot learn to live on her allowance, which is ample, that is her problem, not mine, just as the rug is your problem, just as every bum's lot in life is his own responsibility.
I feel like we're learning so much about Mad tonight, though, because he's an avowed dudist, and he's seen
I'm
the
an
movie
ordained
one time.
dudist.
Okay.
Yeah. That makes me the most dudist of all
Yeah, I've only seen
in all of dudism.
No, I've seen the movie probably 50 times.
Yeah.
I've seen Tommy Boy like
Okay.
50 times, but
But that if you know the tenets of dudism, then you would realize that I am actually the most dudist of all
you got it, man.
ordained dudist.
You are.
No,
Because a
no. I
dude
think
does what
you're
a
like-
dude wants.
You're like the Mormonism of dudes.
Oh, shit.
Really, I'd go with Jehovah Witness, but you do you.
Scientologist. You're a dudeontologist.
I'm fine with that.
You know, L. Ron Hubbard
Oh,
made
shit,
a
she
great
came out with another.
great killing in life by starting a official religion based on works of fiction. I think we've got a huge opportunity for Mad to become the Pope of Dudism and make that a 501c3 tax-free church organization.
Mad's
Yeah, I'm
gonna
not
be
doing
the
anything.
Angel Mad Roni.
It's not hard to, start one.
Ooh, Mad Shredder apparently likes the allowance idea. Thank you. So,
Hey, do something else.
Matt, thank you for your service.
Okay.
I've failed to see how that's related.
I do too, but I wanted to. So.
You just wanted to throw it out there.
Yeah.
You're trying to
that's
help
important.
him. You're trying to
he-
save him.
You didn't call me, he did. Text.
I already
Working is
said
like
how
a
I
push-up.
feel about that. I operate on the assumption that when you're not around, you're big timing us, and as soon as your sub count goes down,
God,
enough, you
I
come
wish I
crawling
could
back
big
like a
time you
pleb.
guys. I so wish.
Soul
I could.
Assassin coming in strong with Bromans are the worst.
Working is like a streaming accessory, like
Yeah.
a push-up bra. He's always supporting Mad.
Okay, a push-up bra is not an accessory to begin with.
Yeah, that's like an essential thing for a young lady.
I don't know. I prefer none.
Clearly,
To
like,
wear
you would
what?
think-
You go, oh, you don't wear one. All right.
Wait, just to think of all people, you wouldn't know about about equipment for the boobs.
That makes
Like-
them look bigger.
Yeah, you're the boob man. You're Brahma boob.
Equipment, no,
Perfectly fine
movement.
without the bra.
Best boobs right now. Go, Brahma. Who has them?
Eva Green, Sydney.
Still,
Sweeney.
it's okay. That's what I was wondering. Someone I saw a tweet. It was Jennifer Connelly in her prime or Sydney Sweeney. I said Jennifer.
Wait,
I mean, if you're going between those two, Connolly. Yes.
Are you talking about like total package or just the
Like-
yeah-yeahs?
Well, I actually am going total package, but yeah, the yeah-yeahs
Then
too.
Connolly wins because her face
hands
is
down.
much better.
Hands
But on,
down.
on a yeah only, Sweeney may actually.
Oh, I'm
Sweeney
gonna have
has
to
an
bring up
eye.
the picture.
Sweeney has an eye thing going
Sweeney, yeah, she's got a face thing.
Face thing.
Yeah, but I'm saying on a
The ones
in
that
terms
people
of-
forget, though, are from that era with Connolly,
Mhm.
Salil Moon Fry.
Oh
Cookie
my God,
Brewster,
they got
Who that is.
massive.
and then she reduced them.
Yes, she did, and they
Mortal
still were
Sin.
massive. They were still
And
massive. Though.
Jodie Sweetin from Full
Don't know who
House,
that is.
Really, that's the one that was like doing
the
meth,
middle
right?
daughter on Full
Yeah.
House,
Yep. All right,
Mega.
mega. All right, here's
Mega.
the picture. Hold on, I'll share this because it's a good question.
Is it?
Well, I mean, it's better than people
Apparently,
attacking you,
significant
dude.
others are watching. Apparently,
Yeah, but she knows you don't like any of these things.
fair.
Globules of fat do nothing for Mad.
Yeah, I mean, ask a
One's in a push-up
vir-
bra and one is not.
Yeah, Jennifer Connelly all the way.
One also
No.
rode that horse very slowly and seductive.
Oh my God! Right?
Again, are you trying? If you're judging just on neck down,
No,
or
whole package.
package, then
And I
Connolly
still
wins.
think
Connolly
neck down.
wins, hands
Yeah.
I
down.
still think neck down Connolly.
I think so too.
I don't know.
I mean, Connolly wins pull package,
I
but
think we need. I think we need to see them wrestling naked with each other to make a decision.
God.
I mean, Chad, look at the arm to tit ratio.
The arm to tit ratio.
Yes, the amount of arm hidden behind the tit.
she's all right. Connolly is clearly wearing a very padded push-up bra.
It's pretty bad.
Sweeney is not.
No, those things are taped together.
You're absolutely wearing a padded.
Connolly
bra.
did nude scenes around approximately the same time.
A little later, but yeah, you're right.
And with that movie with Don Johnson, and they were not as buxom as they appear in this push-up bra.
Is that The Hot Spot? Was that the movie?
Yes, The Hot Spot.
That's a great movie. That yeah. It's a
And
very good
Shifty
movie.
has it right. If you're going purely on the yeah-yeahs, Haley Atwell probably outdoes them all.
Oh, Haley.
Haley Atwell. Is that
Peggy Carter?
I still
Agent
put
Carter.
Eva
Yeah,
Green there.
Agent Carter. Okay.
I think I put.
I
Eva
didn't
Green
realize
over
she
Haley
had.
Atwell.
Yeah. I mean, you know.
See,
Boob or
DB
butt,
knows what I'm
you know
talking
what I
about.
mean?
Arm to tit ratio is a definitive thing.
It's science.
Yes.
I'm going to analyze it with science.
Give me my protractor.
Oh my God, that would be
Yeah.
a fantastic like Dark Knight thing. I'm looking at Catwoman versus
Poison Ivy.
versus Poison Ivy.
Let me
Commissioner
see if I can-
Gordon, what's the arm to tit ratio?
You do a pretty good one. All right.
What is a good arm
that's
to tit?
definitely the Pete Holmes Batman. Good job.
What is a good arm to tit ratio though? What is the number that's good?
Oh boy.
I mean, if it's science, there must be an ideal.
I know that it's not everyone's favorite, but the one where it's him and Bane and Talia al Ghul when he's like, "You did things,
Yeah.
and I didn't even shower."
Yeah. This thing really seals in that flavor, if you know what I mean. And she's like, I stabbed you first.
So I have a Good Takes update. Good Takes says Sweeney gets extra points because she shoots well. So
She also can fix cars, which is a nice.
yeah, she seems and she doesn't put up with shit. So it's just
But it's all right. I mean,
it's all right.
for those
Nothing
who are
will
really
ever beat
interested.
Dr. Fishy, no.
DBW is
Dr.
what
Fishy,
I thought too.
No.
Sweeney's makeup makes her gives it a little down look. You're right.
You know what gives it a little down look? Her face.
She looked like she'd been rode hard and put away wet.
Putting the girl who started the arm to tit ratio discussion in the private chat for you, Chad. It was a comment made about one of her videos by, I think, MXR Plays, like 6 years ago.
Interesting.
All right, let's see this.
I would
thing.
travel for that. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah. All right. True unless makeup. Hillary Duff remains underrated. Okay. Yeah. That's fine.
Yes,
My wife
DB,
started a
Sisu.
my wife started watching the show on Amazon like every year after or something it was called, and I could not believe we've hit the point where Alicia Cuthbert is playing like the mom, like
Yeah,
the old,
is.
not
When
even
did
like
that
the
happen?
like young mom, like the mom who has like 20-year-old kids and
Does
is
she look good still?
Did she
'Cause
lose an
She's a
item
high
of clothing
schooler
in
in
each
old
episode?
school?
yes, the high school and old school is now playing the like 40-something mom.
Wow.
Jack Bauer's daughter.
Jack Bauer's daughter. She was also in Girl Next Door, which is a good underrated
Oh yeah.
comedy
oh, yeah.
movie.
Hilarious.
So it's like I hate when I see stuff like that, and it makes me feel real like the jailbait girl is now the middle-aged mom. It's like, oh, now I'm so old.
Yes, old.
I mean, well, you're imp when you're like the jailbait girl, you know, ISIS from the Indus River Valley.
Yeah.
I don't know. She has like, yeah, she was a puck bunny. She popped out a lot of hockey babies.
Who? Sydney.
Elijah
what?
Cuthbert.
Elijah
Oh,
Cuthbert.
really?
Yep. And Hillary Duff. They were both hockey puck bunnies.
Who was the one that married Pavel Bure? No.
Valerie Bure is the girl from Full House, Cameron.
Yeah.
Candace Cameron Bure.
Bure.
I don't know who married Pavel. I know
Okay.
she married
Cuthbert
Valerie.
married
Val.
Dylan
Oh,
Phaneuf.
my bad.
Because they were brothers. They were Bure brothers. playing.
Okay. That I did not know.
She married Dion Phaneuf. Elisha Cuthbert. Elisha Cuthbert married Dion Phaneuf.
Yeah, there was a whole group of there was a run where a lot of those actresses started marrying the hockey players.
She is Canadian. So.
I think there were actually 3 berets. There was Valerie, Vlad, and Pavel.
Oh, she was from Calgary.
What was the girl from Charles in Charge? Went to Baywatch.
Oh, she was is it Erica Eleniak?
No.
In which one?
She's blonde. Oh man.
Both of the girls in Charles in Charge were blonde.
Yeah, but she was the hot blonde.
It is Nicole Eggert.
Oh, Nicole Eggert.
Egerton?
Yes,
Shifty got it.
Eggert.
Okay.
And I think she's like borderline homeless now or some weird thing. Like she's got messed up.
Yeah, and also, what's her name? Kelly Kapowski. She had a nice rack when she got to 90210. Amber Thiessen, whatever.
Tiffany Amber Thiessen.
Tiffany
That's
Amber
it.
Thiessen.
You put some respect when you talk about.
Yeah,
Kelly
I know
Kapowski's name.
that was messed up. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I really a shame.
Actually, it says Nicole Eggert, 54, undergoes major cancer surgery after alarming test results as of March 20th of 2026.
Oh man, where have all the hotties
gone? So what is it? Next week is when we're gonna. I think the big one we're gonna get Spider-Man. Is it next week or is that July?
I think it's July, isn't it?
They just released the second trailer, so I think it's
no. This is the third trailer. This is the third one they've.
Oh, I thought this was the second one.
Nope, they've released 3 trailers now.
Okay.
And I think that's a bad sign because usually you don't have to hype up a Spider-Man movie with a third trailer like that.
From what I have seen and heard, looking at tickets in my area and from other people that are in the online space, most of the tickets are sold out for the first 3 days.
I don't care what anybody says. I think it looks
doing
good.
Pretty well so far.
It looks good.
If those leaks are true that I read that I brought on the show that time, it's gonna. I don't know, man.
Do you rock those leaks again? Let me hear them.
I don't have them on me.
Did you remember any that were ridiculous?
All right,
I mean, we're getting Gray Hulk. What's her name is Jean Grey.
Sadie Sink.
Sadie Sink. There's a bunch of low level, Spider-Man villains, which will be cool, like Boomerang and stuff like that. Scorpion. We also have
in the latest trailer.
Yeah, I think Daredevil will be in it. I like how it's more bright and, compared to the last 3, it has more of that comic book feel to it. And we're back to a Spider-Man that's on the ground level, making his own tech and suits. And
I'm just looking forward to the point where boring ass Zendaya remembers Peter Parker or re-falls in love with Peter Parker. Yay.
It's definitely going to happen. You know that. And then they'll
because
post-credit will be
for more than one movie before resolving, hey, everything's back to where we were.
Yeah, that
for now.
Yeah, we need more of that, and Infinity War feel. Oh God, they lost. We need more of that, and we're not getting it. I'm hoping
we need more of Phase 4 and 5 and 6 to just be dead in general.
If you're waiting for something that's going to lose, the Odyssey, I think, is going to be being a big disappointment.
I've heard that from
Supergirl.
Yeah,
but I think, I
think it'll beat
Supergirl. I am putting on level with the Flash.
No, Supergirl's going to be bad, but the Odyssey has the pedigree of Nolan. It has all this stuff. It
had the chance to be a slam dunk,
and it had a chance to the old. I keep thinking of the Copland line where Robert De Niro yells at Stallone, "You had a chance and you blew it."
I still think it's going to have a massive opening weekend because normies haven't paid attention the way that we do, or
it's 3
normies
hours
don't
long.
care either.
I mean,
it's 3 hours long.
The normies aren't going to pull them through because the normies didn't pull through the Flash. The normies didn't pull through the Marvels.
Those
They
are
see bad-
superhero movies. The Odyssey
Oh,
is a completely different
I thought you were
thing.
talking about Supergirl. My bad. I wasn't
Oh
paying
no,
attention.
Supergirl's not even gonna.
No, Supergirl's screwed. The Odyssey, I think the normies will pull a good opening weekend, and then I think it'll
Yeah,
start.
they're
crashing.
oblivious. They're completely oblivious to the issues that we talk about.
You guys done talking about boobs?
About
Never,
20 minutes
never.
ago,
Wow,
but
yeah.
we can talk about them
Never.
again if you really want to.
No, I left
No,
for a
we've
reason.
gone from boobs to Zendaya because she's
I
got
am
no
perfectly content being the angry one. You and Chad can lock down being the creepy, disgusting ones anytime you want.
I don't think it's disgusting talking
Boobs
about
are not
boobs.
creepy or
We're-
disgusting.
God, what happened to men to say that? I mean,
Yeah, we're-
I could
we're-
agree, maybe not talking
I'm
boobs,
a straight
but butts.
male.
Yes,
I could.
and men always have that conversation when there's a whole bunch of people around listening to them have that conversation.
I think
we do.
Slender and
We
I
do
are.
love boobs at all
I
times.
think
Yes.
Slender and I are in the same boat
Definitely.
of. I've seen plenty.
Yeah.
So
Some of
Matt
them
and
are even on
Slender
women.
are on the bro only mode, where the rest of us are still on. I like tits.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm more of an ass man, but yes.
Sure. Have your conversation then. I'll
So you're
continue
gay.
playing my
We need to
cards.
get back to
So
trivia
you're saying you're
sometime.
gay.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
can
Yeah,
talk
that's what
about
I'm saying. I'm
slice of
totally
life
gay.
anime
I'm so
butts.
fucking gay.
Clip that.
No, I was going to say.
You are
Flip
ex-Navy.
Yeah. No, I was going to say we do have. I know that 70s is working on eventually.
I'm working
doing
on
one.
another TV theme.
I
but
didn't
maybe
want to
next
start
week.
Mad's bracket until I knew he would be here because it takes us several weeks to do it, and Mad has a situation where there may be
Hmm.
a circumstance where he's gone for a while, and I didn't want to start and have to stop without him here for that.
Oh, what's the bracket?
Oh, you haven't seen our bracket challenges? It's
No, I
fun
must have
stuff.
missed it.
It's
I'm
an
sorry.
excuse
Where
to-
one of us gets yelled at by the
Yeah.
rest of them
It's
for
an excuse to
We've
yell
been
at the
doing that,
person
haven't
over
we?
the
freaking
weekend.
weeks.
Yes. We do like a 64 and NCAA style bracket
Okay.
where we have in four regions and do 1 through 16 rankings in each one, and we have the
Oops.
we put polls up and we have the we
wish.
did music so far, and
The
the
boob
good
bracket,
idea
that's a good idea.
is going to be we have a Nick Cage bracket that'll be coming up, but the next one that is coming up is going to be Mad's 2000s music one.
Ooh.
But again, Mad says he submitted months ago, but we had to get through Brahma's,
What
and
was
then, which we did, which
90s
was 90s
rock songs
90s
challenge.
rock, which
Or
Very cool.
bracket.
and I didn't want to start yours and have to stop because you were going out of town. So
well, I was
because
thoughtful
it
of
takes
Chad.
it took us a good 3-4 shows to get
It's
through
not
the
about
entire
the bracket, it's about
bracket.
insulting the
And we
person that
really
brings it
burned through
forward.
that last one.
I like that.
It took
Yeah.
like an hour and a half, 2 hours to get through that
Yeah.
last show.
But I
That's
might have a
great.
TV trivia ready for next week, TV theme trivia.
I like.
I mean, we
Working
could
on it.
pull up just any random trivia.
The blue bracket would technically have 128.
It's
Yeah.
gonna be right
Small
one
time.
left against right boob, left boob, right boob.
That is
One is always different from the other.
it's a
Usually
it's
like
the left,
testicles.
just like the
It's
testicles.
it's a great line because Coupling, the show that Stephen Moffat did, the very first episode, one of the girls is like to get even, like because she had dated one of the guys was her ex-boyfriend, and so it was the setup was she had to expose one of her boobs so everybody could see it, the whole group. And she's like, "Do you have any preference?" And the ex-boyfriend was like, "The right one." And he's like, "What?" And he's like, I didn't know you would judge them individually." And he goes, "You were asleep. I was bored." And he goes, "And they're all the right one's always better."
That's funny.
So
Man, you guys had a Nick Cage one. Did anyone watch Spider
we haven't-
Noir?
We did.
yeah, we talked about it. It was good.
Oh, you
pretty
did.
good.
I liked it. I
It was
liked it.
pretty good.
Yeah.
6.5 out of 10.
Like technically, they
Did
can't.
you watch it in the black and white mode, or
Yeah.
did you go?
Oh no, whatever mode. I think you could only download color. So I was watching.
No, you
it.
can swip it. Amazon had it where you could swap it between.
Oh, I didn't think you could. Okay,
black and
well,
white.
You could, yes, you could.
the color was great though. I thought it was. They did a really good job. Nick Cage is crazy enough to pull it off. It was good. The only I think they can't legally say he's Peter Parker, but there is that bit
Well,
where
a
they're
different
like
name.
he's,
I think
he had
they
a
used
different
Ben
name.
Riley. They used Ben Riley.
Yeah, they used Ben
Clone
Riley,
name.
but yeah, but his name. I think he is Peter Parker.
Yeah.
So it was
In
good. I
his
liked it.
universe.
Yeah, in his universe, yes. Yeah, I thought it was it had that good, like, 30s, 40s like vibe to it. I think they did a really good job with it.
The noir.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
I liked it. Nick Cage went too Nick Cagey for me.
But I didn't think it. There were moments,
If you
yes,
like
where he's
Nick
doing like the
Cage,
whole thing.
Then it's gonna work for you.
It worked.
If you,
It worked.
If
yeah.
you get upset with Nick Cage being Nick Cagey,
Yeah.
it gets a
I
little
get
over
that.
the top.
You have to
That
say
makes
that in Nick
sense.
Cage's voice.
Yeah, I can see that.
I can't do it, but somebody.
I'm a freaking spider.
I can't get out of the pose.
I'm Nick Cage. I'm being cagey.
He's also Nick
And-
Cage is just
and the
too
scene
old
where
to be
the
doing
spiders start-
action.
Yes, that was the
scene where
tough
the
part.
spiders start coming out of him and swarming him. It was literally the Wicker Man beast.
Not the
Yeah, he was
bees.
tripping. Yeah, but
Same scene.
even when they de-aged
I thought the
him,
show was
he
good.
looked
I'm not-
old.
6.5 out of 10, I'd say.
Well,
Maybe
but
a
yeah,
7.
the sad thing is now it's like if they don't put the the messaging in and all this, I'm like, okay, it was good. I got
Yeah,
it was
our standards have dropped because of that.
yeah.
Well, I mean, this one I literally think it leans on how much you like Nick Cage being
Yeah,
Nick Cage.
that's true. I gave it like
Because
a 7.
he starts off pretty light,
Mhm.
and it was pretty good then.
Yeah.
And I'm just not a huge fan. And as he got Nick Cagier,
Yeah.
that's where I started dropping out a
Mhm.
little bit. But I
can
liked
see.
the show.
I think you had to have an
overall. I thought it was a
appreciation
great show.
for noir as well. You have to have appreciation
Mm-hmm.
for the tropes and the jokes and the
Oh,
various
I watched it
story
in the black
beats
and
of
white.
noir.
I haven't watched it in the color yet, though I've been told you need to watch it in both because it's a completely different experience in both.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Because you've got the black and
color's
white
amazing.
grayscale, then
Mhm.
the color, you've got like actual comic book oversaturated color.
Yeah.
And there's
Oh, I
some
didn't realize
parts
that.
in the black and white that don't make sense. Like at the, as you're getting towards the end where they're talking about how much blood is on him and stuff and how
Mhm.
how bruised he looks, there's nothing in the black and white showing
Right.
that he's been through anything. So I'm assuming on the color version, it's going to be bright, splotchy everything on him.
Mhm.
Hmm. I didn't realize they'd done that in the color.
Yeah.
I didn't watch the color.
They
Yeah, what did they
oversaturated
call
it
it?
to make it look almost like Dick Tracy
Comic book.
type
Ah,
color
right.
type
No,
stuff,
they
I
use-
think, right?
What did they use for the
Yeah.
coloring? It was like some. It looks a lot like when the '60s they started coloring.
Yeah, no,
movies.
it's like what Brahma was describing. They're
Yeah.
using the oversaturation
Yep.
to like make the pastel, like the colors pop.
Things pop.
In the 60s, you could hear the colors.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that was the
Zombies saying
LSD
true
and the
hue.
mushrooms.
Yeah. So yeah, they're calling it True Hue. So Tina watched one episode in black and white and episode 2 in True Hue. The mini Bojans chose color for the rest of them. Yeah.
And that is exactly the reason they did it that way, because noir fans will like the black and white. Anybody born after 1990 is probably going to prefer the color version. They said specifically, we did the color version just to bring in the youthful crowd because they will not care about anything black and white.
Bloody children. They know nothing.
Yeah, right.
1990 children.
1990.
God, they're getting old, man.
I can't see either of my girls watching anything in black and white. I mean, they would be completely disinterested.
They could watch it in black and white and color.
Give it another decade, it'll become retro, and everybody will be watching everything in black and white for no apparent reason.
Wait, that's what the government will tell
Probably.
us. We have to watch it in black
Yes,
and
we'll
white.
all have 13-inch black and white TVs again.
Probably.
Yep. And you'll be happy to have one to watch the Soviet broadcasts.
When they land on the moon.
Yeah. Ingsoc. You'll have your TV on at all times, your black and white TV. You won't be able to switch it off either.
No. The black and white is not terrible, but you do have to get used to it. Like I grew up and with my dad, we'd watch old John Wayne movies, so I got used to seeing black and white, so it doesn't.
I'm old
bother
enough
me
to
as
remember
much.
when it was black and white, and that's what it was.
I had a black and white. My first video game experiences were
The Atari
hey, here's your
2600.
Nintendo. Plug it into this 13-inch black and white TV. I didn't know that Mario was in color for like 5 years because I was not allowed to put the Nintendo onto the family TV. It was here's a 13-inch black and white. That's what you put the UHF connector on.
Dangerous technology. You may have destroyed that family TV.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember the 2600 had the black and white color switch.
Yes. Yeah.
I would flip. I thought it was always funny just flip it and make my brothers think that the TV was broken.
I remember when we got our first color TV when I was a kid, I was quite disappointed that most of the shows were still in black and white, so it didn't really seem worth it. It's like, it's still in black and white.
Also, are black and white like, Spider Noir?
It's not the
It's
same.
far more grayscale than black and white than what we remember as black and white back in the day. Yes, that was still grayscale, but this is very much grayscale.
The dogs disagree.
Well, it was
Yeah,
also
they're
black
pissed.
and white in 4K. So.
Got my dog. So. But yeah, it was filmed there. It's the black and white now. I'm not sure it's really filmed the same way as black and white was back in those days. I think it's just desaturated, isn't it? I don't know.
That's a good question. Is that
I
what
don't
they
think
did?
it's the same thing. I think they just decolorize it.
Yeah, they desaturated. The same thing that we can all do with our cameras.
That's true.
We can go black and white
But the
in a matter of
cameras
seconds.
then were actual monochrome cameras.
Hey,
That was-
black and white.
Oh my
Didn't
God!
take
Look
That's
at
anything.
much better. Much better.
Brahma.
Jeez,
That's
better.
award winning.
I know the bourbon looks so much darker too. So good.
Your head's not shining as much.
Your head's
Soul
Your head's
Assassin
not
says, Michael Jackson says it best. Doesn't matter if you're black or white. Good one, Soul. I'm with you, buddy.
It does if you're at a track meet.
Jesus.
Wow.
Oh, I've seen
Wrong
the video
show,
for that
Rama.
too. Seen the video for that.
Or
Yeah,
like
we got the video tonight.
The videos are out. Yep.
that's funny. Oh man.
Mad, are you back? Or is he?
Oh, jeez, that's bright. I forgot we had these. There we go.
I don't even know how to
Soft.
do that. I'm getting
I'm
so
assuming
old.
he's not back.
Not yet. All right.
Vintage, I think, is the best one. There we go. One for vintage.
There we go. I'll go vintage with
With
you.
this T-shirt on, you can hardly see me now.
Sepia tone. I need those
Sepia.
sepia tones.
Yeah.
What's your favorite color?
We've
Sepia.
got the blue toned glaze. We've got the here's film where it has to sharpen this up way too
glaze
much
blue
so
tone.
it gets all
Oh, it's blue.
Is
Oh,
that an
Pop
arcade
green.
tonight? Probably
that's
not.
the- wait
It's
a minute,
almost
that's-
midnight already.
that one,
Yeah.
that last one, that green kind of washed
The
out
forest?
green. That's how
Yeah.
most movies
Hey,
are
it's
made
the
now.
it's the Matrix color
Most
saturation.
movies look like that now. Yeah,
Yeah.
movies are all like that.
Then you
You're
got
like the
Blossom,
Wachowski brothers.
bright, way too bright. And here's what I'd normally keep it at.
And what is that?
Back to original.
Original
Original.
my settings where I try to actually
Unfortunately,
make it, where I try to make my screen look like what I see in a mirror. But then you have multiple monitors that all do different colorations, if you've got it on vivid or mild or whatever.
Okay.
So who knows what I look like on any given screen? Who knows what any of us looks like on any given screen? I try to match it to what I see on my StreamYard. To what I see in a mirror, right? And then I hope that's what people see on the other stuff, because I've had a few times where the camera has been like, we're gonna overexpose this and you're gonna just be like a glowing angel with light bursting off of the top of your bald head.
Indeed.
It's crazy.
One thing I must get is some proper lighting, studio lighting. I haven't got anything like that. It's just normal lighting.
I bought 2 box lights, and then I went to Costco and bought like those garage lights that are like super bright, like 30,000 lumens, and put them in the soft boxes.
Oh,
Because this basement has no lighting, pretty much at
now
all.
you're getting irradiated.
Yeah, nonstop.
Your skin's burning.
But you can almost read the word Weller on the
You
bottom.
can.
So
Yes.
I
Peter Weller.
Right.
I can't believe we're at 2 hours and 48 minutes.
I had
and
one last
Slender
thing
has
from.
not hit the button.
Well, he's
Yeah.
playing his game. He's checked out.
I know
mostly.
he's
If
Some-
Sporking wasn't here, I'd have
Yeah.
hit it 45 minutes
Sporking
ago.
needs the
Aw,
Plex.
thanks, Slender.
Sporking needs the Plex username and password.
Yeah, I've been begging. for it.
70s.
Jesus.
We keep things
DL.
in private.
That's the
Breaking
private
first two
chat.
rules of Watch
It's in
Club.
the private chat.
Doesn't
It's
talk
I
in the
know.
about
private
Watch
chat.
Club,
Which is
on
why
what
you don't.
Watch
If
Club
it's
it
in
is.
private chat, you don't like go. Hey, let me just.
Well, you
start
don't
saying
ignore
it
a
right
guy.
out.
But I had to alert you to the fact he's typing in the private chat. You're
I'm a
not-
big
No,
deal.
I saw it in the
Yes.
private chat, and I was
When?
going to address it
I
when
don't
we were
know.
not broadcasting.
But I didn't say what the username and password
All right,
were. I just
fine.
said
Let
you
me
were
address
looking
it. Sporking, I can't reset your password since it's tied to your email. You said it, not me.
Oh, how do I get access? Okay, we'll talk about
Go
for
it.
it.
to
So tell us
forgot
what your
password.
email is. Tell
Yeah,
us
I'll
what your
do that.
email
Hold
is,
on.
and we'll
Let me
reset it
show
for
you.
Everybody, write this down.
Send money, please. Hashtag $.
All right. Well, as soon as Mad turns off mute, I have one last thing I wanted him to see before we ended the show.
He might
And
not come back.
He might not come back, which is he's probably correcting Shredda for outing him regarding Madden. It's what he's doing right
I
now.
feel personally responsible for that, and I love it.
That's right. You would do it again in a heartbeat.
Can Sporking share a link to his channel?
And the password for his channel.
Oh,
would be
I don't
good.
think
that?
Sporking has a channel anymore. That's why he's here.
It's there
Sporking-
somewhere.
Tina is coming in. The password for Sporking thing is Sporking is number 1.
Aw, she knows me so well. Yeah, I'll
Oh,
put
no, that Sporking is no one. You read that wrong.
No, that's mine. That's
Sporking
mine.
is no one.
Yeah. That's to my bank account. Yeah, I got
1,
you.
2, 3, 4, 5. I have the same password code on my luggage.
That's on my luggage.
Zombie saying his password is GRRM. No, speaking of the
That actually
glaze setting,
makes sense.
It's actually no, it's actually the Winds of Winter, please, with a
not
sad
happening.
face.
the Winds
So
of Winter will come out.
It's going to be a
when he
sad face
dies.
for a long time.
It's totally coming out.
When he dies. When he dies.
No, he has specifically said he will not authorize anybody to write
You
it.
just wait till
Yeah,
that
he'll be
goes-
dead. Who
You know,
cares?
Yeah,
there's a lot of
exactly.
stuff that your estate that you think you don't authorize
Yeah.
till someone else owns your
You know,
estate.
I love it when people say, well, "I've expressly said on my death that this is what's to happen. This is what's to happen with so and so." Well, you'll be dead, so people can change that. anytime
I'm
they
sure
want.
Tolkien had some guidelines on what was
Yeah,
going to
right.
be his stuff too, and that
And
lasted
Christopher
for his.
died.
It lasted
like
for as long
enforcing
as
it,
his son
yeah.
was alive, and then grandkid comes in and says, "Fuck it, $1 billion,
Bullshit.
Leroy
so
Jenkins,
sad,
y'all."
so sad. But I mean,
Once you're
I would
dead,
do it.
you lose. You've not
All
got
right,
control. No matter what
there's
you think.
Sporking's channel.
Yeah,
It's literally
still-
Sporking.
that's Sporking.
We still want the password Sporking to log into it.
I just told you, please, George. I'll do it. Don't tell anyone.
On your
I'll do it.
Hashtag my knees hurt. Hashtag don't hold the back of my head. Exclamation point.
My jaw hurts.
My jaw hurts.
All right, I'm
Hashtag
gonna.
let go of my pig.
You guys are messed up, man.
I'm gonna
How
go
did
ahead
you
and
know
add
that?
this. We're just gonna get through it because if Mad never comes back, he never comes back. But this is I wanted him to see because it seemed like a very Neil Breen-y kind of thing for me, but it's not Neil Breen. It's from another country, and this is the quality of effects work that you're getting. Check out this footage. Oh no, it's what is happening? He's gonna be
no.
a Tiger Man. So that part
Ooh,
isn't
good
terrible.
Good practical
bad.
effect.
That's
That
not
part
bad.
isn't terrible yet, but here we're going
I
to
mean, the
start.
bad part was it zooming out on her.
Oh my God,
3
that looks
times
so
and
real.
then back in.
Okay.
Look at the eyes. Look at the eyes.
Perfect.
It looks like the Cheeto
I
tiger.
mean, I know you guys haven't met Mad in person, but I mean, that's similar.
I'll tell you what, right now, those practical effects do look a hell of a lot better than anything they're producing in like Avatar or any of that shit.
Soul Assassin.
It looks. Does this not look like a
again.
special needs tiger?
No,
And
that looks like
why
a
does a
great
tiger have hooves?
He's made of wood. It looks
'cause
like he's wooden.
Yes,
It's part man. God.
because humans decided that they needed horseshoes.
Soul
Listen,
Assassin
if you
hacked
could
my DM.
shapeshift, why wouldn't you give yourself hooves?
Good question, Slender. That's a
Like,
good
why,
question.
why do shapeshifters always not get creative and turn into something that already exists and not mix and match and make the ultimate creature?
Exactly.
Like
Very
a
good point.
chimera? Yeah. What does it still have the shirt on around its neck? Is that what I'm seeing there?
Yes, t-shirt.
That's a
Okay.
neck
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So see, they thought about everything.
I'm not really sure that hooves for a predator are better than paws.
Horses
The hooves
run
make the
faster than most
clippity
cats
clop.
I've
Yeah,
seen.
but you have to be able to use their
The
claws.
clippity clop kind of stops you from being able to sneak up on everything.
But we
Well, I'm
Being a
guessing-
tiger in a hospital kind of stops you from being able to sneak up on anything too.
don't have proof that he can't use the claws. So
I mean, being a tiger in a hospital, I think you're sneaking up on everything because you've got a whole bunch of dementia-riddled patients probably throughout that hospital that they don't know what's going on with that freaking tiger.
This was based on a book, actually. It's Tiger in the Bed by Claude Balls.
Shifty saying that if you have the hooves, you can't sell the feet pics on the internet.
Oh, yeah?
Oh no, I'm
You
sure
wrong.
there's a market for it somewhere.
Rule 30.
Cenk
was it
Uger
Rule
would love
30?
it.
Rule 34.
Rule 34. I feel like we know that Hassan is really into that kind.
No,
which
it's-
one is
It's
Cenk.
Cenk? Wasn't Destiny also getting caught with some,
No, Destiny's
or
just
was
a
it, or was it Vouch that had?
I think it's
Cut for
Vosh.
anything.
You saw that little blurby story too. I'm guessing that he got caught with
Who knows? They're all
With what?
sick, weird freaks.
some animal
Apparently,
based.
so are
content.
most of the right-wing people because half
Oh,
of them
yeah.
slept with Destiny. So,
Who were we
It
talking-
is your destiny.
I thought it was just allegedly someone whose initials are LS.
there's more than that from what I've gathered.
Larry Sanders.
I find
I don't want
to.
to. When it comes to they're doing that kind of stuff. I don't
Gotta
want
say
to.
alleged.
As opposed to like when Carrie's on the show with us.
I didn't name a name. You did. Well, you named initials.
Yeah, alleged initials.
Yes.
As opposed to when Carrie was on, it was like, you mean this person? Yes, Carrie. Thank
But
you.
she had first-hand knowledge.
Somebody
Yes,
like that person. Maybe not that person, but someone like them.
And I would trust Carrie with her first-hand knowledge of it.
Just to answer, the name of that was Man Tiger from Indonesia. Is what that one was from, and it looks
I'd
like
watch it.
is.
I don't. The only thing that could make that better for Mad is if Neil Breen was involved,
Yeah,
along
of
with
course.
some LPs.
The
It's the Indonesian
editing
Neil
would not
Breen.
be as good if it was Neil Breen involved.
They're great. McCracken.
By the
That
way,
transformation was perfect
okay.
compared
It was
to
Biel Nareen, the Indonesian filmmaker.
Yeah, I do feel bad that Mad has infiltrated some of the way I think about things because we were at the pool for our community and there was an LP family there, and I just kept thinking Mad would be giggling so hard seeing them. And I was like, oh, why am I?
You'd be sitting there
They're
cute,
just a
they're having
family here
fun.
at the community
They're
pool. And
cute,
I was
having
like, oh,
fun.
Mad would be giggling. They're like going down the water slide.
Making a very small splash at the bottom.
I love your
Meanwhile,
innocence,
you're
Chad.
giggling, and no, I'm not. I'm not giggling because of you. I'm giggling because I'm thinking about a friend of mine and how he'd react to you.
It really is that, though, because we all have heard Mad get the giggles when he's seeing something with LPs.
And I love your innocence because you think of Mad, who giggles with the LPs, and I think of Tom, who would be trying to screw the LPs.
Oh no! Oh, is that a real thing? Like,
oh, Tom had a girlfriend that was an LP.
Oh, I forgot.
Very into that. Tom is very into that.
Hey, everybody has their thing, right?
He's got a lot of shortcomings,
Like
is
you
what
and
you're
having
saying.
10,000 kids.
Yeah.
He's got shortcomings.
that is, I don't know what that's. I don't know what to think about that because
it's a tall story. Tall tale.
They're full-grown adult people, but it seems
Right.
odd to me when someone seeks out an LP.
Do you get them by the short and curly?
Does it? Because when somebody is at face level with a certain level that is a fully grown adult.
Yeah, like, God, stop judging people.
All right, I'm sorry. I
love you,
so
Slender.
sorry.
A Machiavelli production. The stream's now behind, but there's no need to be glum. We'll return with more jests, with humor to come. So click that damn subscribe and let the good vibes thrive. For the next grand stream, we'll surely jive. Ascend and I, we've charted the spree with synapses sparking, hilarity you can't believe. You brought your joy, so now you must go. But keep the party in your heart, yo. Keep the giggles, keep the banter, keep the screens to light. Until our next stream, keep the fun in sight. In this virtual voyage where streams do end, remember with Ascend and Art, we'll always fucking ascend. Oops, we forgot about Imp, he's bound to reappear. With chaos in his wake, all we can do is persevere. Are you happy now, Imp?